and respected by our foes. Admiration of the nation, our determination shows. We're the pride of South Australia, we're the mighty Adelaide Crows. Story will be told as we fight the rugged battles. The flag will be our goal. Our skill and nerve will see us through. Our commitment ever grows. We're the pride of South Australia. We're the mighty Adelaide Crows. Yes, the pride of South Australia. We're the mighty Adelaide Crows. Go Crows!
See the Bombers fly up, up to win the premiership flag. Our boys who play this grand old game are always striving for glory and fame. See the Bombers fly up, up. The other teams they don't fear. They all try their best, but they can't get near as the Bombers fly up. Flag. Our boys who play this grand old game are always striving for glory and fame. See the Bombers fly up, up. The other teams they don't fear. They all try their best, but they can't get near as the Bombers fly up.
Righto, g'day everyone, welcome back to another watch along on the channel, Friday night footy. And let's hope, unlike last night, for a bit of a closer game. Not just a 20-goal drubbing of the Doggies, or should I say 10 goal, because that's what it was. It was 60 points. It felt like 100, to be honest. But we're back with a good-looking matchup, just like we said last night, but hopefully... Oh, sorry about that. The scores are... got to change them back to 0. I always just test out the scoring, make sure everything's working, and I accidentally left it with put on 7, so apology about that. Oh, Kai, mate, you're too kind. Thanks very much, mate. Oh, mate, you've been giving gifted subs like it's absolutely nothing, but I really appreciate it, mate. You're too kind. There you go, everybody's a member. You know, Kai's like Oprah Winfrey at the moment. You get a membership. You get a membership. Oh, what a man he is. Thanks very much, mate. Oh, I might as well just mute that. But no, hopefully everybody's going well. What timing though? Kyle with the 10 gifted subs. Yeah, hopefully everyone's week's going well so far. So yeah, last night's game, great bounce back from the Dogs. The turnover game, the ball movement was great. Talented team, the Doggies. So when they're at their best, they can really get going. And as for the Saints, just lethargic. Probably, I think they played like 3 games in 11 days, so that was probably always going to hurt them a little bit. They looked a bit fatigued. They're a young side, so I think they'll lick their wounds, but it still was pretty insipid from them. I think just their decision-making and ball skills have been so inconsistent. Sometimes it looks like a bottom 2 side. But yeah, good day everyone in chat. 𝐻𝐴 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶𝐾. Oh, and cheers for the 1 gifted sub before the stream as well, Kai. I didn't see that. Cow, Mike, Phoenix, Thomas... Hopefully everybody's going well. Gonna start letting Bombers by 15 says 𝐓𝐴 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶𝐾. Meant to say I hope Adelaide Crows get the win so Dogs can say top 7. Yeah, that's fair enough, Thomas, if you're a Doggies man. Bombers by 15 says 𝐓𝐴. Hopefully going well. Sunny, welcome, mate. Bloody hell, I'm nervous. Yeah, fair enough, mate. I mean, as a Bombers supporter, you don't know how your goat's not, to be fair. You could come out and play absolutely sensational footy in high intensity and high pressure like last week, or you can just get eaten alive. But I still hold true on my word about the Bombers. I think they'll be improving this year and they'll be more competitive, but it's like, against those top sides, I don't see them there yet, but they'll be around the mark, but they'll just get outdone by those better sides. So it's a big opportunity tonight. They certainly are capable of winning this, but the range of the good and bad for the Bombers is pretty drastic. So I'm interested tonight as well. I mean, I'm going with Adelaide because I thought their win was great last week, and I think they'll get a bit of confidence now going because the ball movement, the inside 50 work was so much better. It was like last year. And they're back at home. I mean, surely they can pick up their first win at home of the season. They only got within 15 points of Melbourne last time out, so... Yeah, don't think they're far off, but the Bombers, got to treat them with a bit more respect how they went last week. We'll be doing Richmond-Melbourne game on Wednesday. Yeah, probably will plan it. Yeah, I have to do... and that's the Anzac week, of course, so they have that game on Wednesday. Anzac Day's Thursday. So, yeah, they're having the 2 games on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. I haven't checked the rest of the fixtures. But yeah, probably most likely will. Officially my club debut. Oh, very nice, mate. Yeah, hopefully that will go well for you, mate. Oh, and Cal, thanks very much for becoming a member yourself, mate. You could have played the lotto, mate, and see if Kai would have gifted you one if he was going to ever again in the future. But no, I really appreciate it, mate. I've got enough non-arrays, Funko. Usually I give it to people that are, been in the chat for a long time and all that whatnot. Hopefully going well, Duck. And Phoenix 2, Fraser Clark, who wins? I'm going Essendon. Not Essendon, sorry, Adelaide. Home field advantage, and I think off the back of that win, they'll gain a bit of confidence, as I just said before, on how they go at it. But yeah, Essendon midfield, their stoppage and clearance game's good. If they can bring the pressure, I think they can make this game close. So yeah, it's a big game for both sides, and they'll want to get momentum going though. The Crows, they got the win last week, but they still sit 1-4, so they'll want to now to continue to get the ball rolling. Couple of minutes to the first bounce. Players are out there warming up. There's that man on screen, Ben Macca. He's had a great start to the year, taking the opposition's best defender. Intercepting a one-on-one game has been really good. Big close match. Cross by 15, but Dons will make it interesting, says Duck. Yeah, no, fair enough, Tip. That's sort of how I see it too. Charlie's fun rather make my own choices, to be fair. Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair enough, Cal. No, appreciate it, mate. Let's have a look at the team lists. So, yeah, a couple of changes for both sides as we load things up. Here we go. Okay, beautiful. So, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 is now back into the side. So, Jai Menzies out injured. He's probably one of their worst players of the 22, though. So, felt like he needed a bit of a spell. And Sardis comes in. He'll be the sub tonight. Few games now as a sub this year. And as for the Crows, James Borlase makes his way in for Jordan Butts out injured, and Matt Crouches, the player out suspended after his high bump on who was it? Jack Curran, I'm pretty sure, last week. And Lockie Scholl comes in, and he's going to be the sub tonight. Nick Martin's 50th game. Midfield battle's going to be interesting tonight. I mean, Crouch has been playing his role really well. I'm getting first possession and getting it out cleanly to a teammate. So Dawson will need to lift tonight. Keys was named on the ball, but I'm assuming he'll rotate midfield and forward. Laird in there as well. Hinge on the wing, Jones on the wing. Interested to see also the midfield mix for Adelaide. Will they continue to throw more Rankin and 𝗏𝐿𝐴? Rankin was the match winner last week. And as for the Bombers, Darcy Parish has been terribly out of form, but Zach Merritt looks to have a great start to the season. Caldwell and also Sam Durham were some of Essendon's best last week, so will they try and negate maybe like a Rankin or a 𝗏𝐿𝐴 in there, or even a Dawson, not allow him to kick too much tonight. Nick Cox named in the forward pocket, Langford, Davey Jr. Yeah, I think if the Bombers want to win this game, you've got to bring that forward pressure like last week. They just stifled the Doggies, and they didn't allow them to move it with ease. So I've got to try and get the game on their terms. They started very well against Port Adelaide, and we all thought that was going to be a close game, because they had a very respectable first term. But I just think Port Adelaide are going to be a top side this year, and they just ran away with it with a bit more of that mature side and midfield too. You going to stream Cuts first lines? Nah, probably not, Duck, mate. I just do the 3 streams a week. But no, I'll do the Swannies in the Suns, of course, Sunday. Should be good. Keen for that one. I saw that Rogers fella from the Suns is making his debut, so they've got another debutant playing this season. The Suns, they're starting to play the kids a bit more now. Sort of reminds me of the 2021 season when we just played a lot of, debuted a lot of players. You know, we threw Campbell, McDonald and Gildenrod in there. And we had a bit of a purple patch of a season. After the game, well, Brack's welcome, mate. Can the Dons. Bombers with 3 points go to the Bombers. Swans with Suns will be a good game. Yeah, no, I think it will be. Especially because... Oh, hold on, my mic's not... I think I should be a bit louder now. My volume wasn't all the way up. Yeah, considering the Suns have been really impressive the last few weeks. But here we go. Players running in positions now. It's a big night for. Brownie says Fogarty. Buck says Jordan Dawson. I'm also going to go Jordan Dawson too. He's lowered his colours the last few weeks. He hasn't been at his absolute best. Yes, Rankin and 𝗏𝐿𝐴 can be match winners, but the captain's got to lead the team. And yeah, he was very quiet in that first half against Carlton. Played a little bit forward, kicked the captain's goal, but he's got to be up and about tonight. So, here we go. The Crows versus the Bombers for Friday night. Let's hope this is a bit of a closer game, unlike last night. Deary me, that game was over by halfway through the first term. We're underway at Adelaide Oval. 14th versus 10th, both sides. Essendon with a 3-2 record, whilst the Crows 1-4. So we can get up tonight. Bombers with the first inside 50 to Draper on the chest. Drops the mark. Langford centering ball. Almost Jones dropped the mark. Very good last week. Gresham now misses. Quick little start there for the Dons. First point of the game. So Brodie Smith, I heard actually on the pre-match presser from 𝐼𝐶𝐞 that apparently he was very close from being laid out. He had something wrong with his back, but he's all good. But he's been ordinary this season. There you go. That's another poor kick. Straight to Jake Kelly. Inside 50 now for the Bombers. Ball hits the deck. Langford, very nice. Good game. He had Caldwell last week. Wants to find the centering ball. It's a beauty. There you go, all alone. Harry Jones. Well, who was marking him there? Chance for a 7-point play here for the Bombers. Right, well, Jones should kick the first of the game. Directly in front and does so. What a start for Essendon, out of the middle already. Get the forward half turnover and a nice centering ball from Caldwell results in the lap of Jones and they get the first. So they started well, Essendon, against Port Adelaide a fortnight ago. They've been a good starting side too, Essendon, so far this year. So 1-0. Minute 20 in. Jeez, it frustrate Croms fans if they work so hard to get a win on the road then get pumped at home. Yeah, it certainly would be. I mean, they were very accurate last week, but they played well. They played more of how they played last year, so it was good signs from the win. Well, in the middle we go again. And umpire's ball. Carlton a little bit disorganised. Pomo's put in how many days before the game was supposed to start. Yeah, right. Well, yeah, he missed that chance as well. He did the old turf. He kicked the ground instead of the ball. That would have won them the game, probably. Cox now back to Merritt. His first disposal. Flat ball inside 50. Bouncing ball. Here come the pressure again of the Dons. Nice from Owen Davey. Not great. The centering ball there from Gresham. Ball still alive here. 𝐼𝐶𝐷. That's a great gather. Hand pass, though. Not really the greatest for 𝗏𝐼𝐶𝐷. Oh, could he be pinned here? Ooh, umpire's ball. Bit lucky there. Yeah, that sure did phase, mate. Bounce back very nicely. Oh, well. Another chance coming up here for Essendon. I'll get another ball up here inside their forward 50. O'Brien with the hit out. Chase Jones back to ball ace. Back into the team. Now the 50 goes. Walker almost with the 1 mitt. He'll be getting a free here for holding free against Goldstein. Wants to go quickly now. Long down the line towards a 1-on-1. 𝗏𝐻𝐻𝐷 competed well, but Fogarty did nice. And Macca, that's a crunching tackle. Ball up again. 𝗦𝐶𝐰𝐿𝐼𝐻 umpiring tonight. As the commentators say, one of the best in the business. 𝐶𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐻 now taken over by Caldwell. After the game, well, Ryan, Don's been working their offensive game, but when they face a high-scoring side, defensive unit gets exposed. Yeah, that's if Adelaide can bring their ball movement tonight for sure. And yeah, Essendon have been, apart from against Port Adelaide, good in the midfield, and they've been able to move it pretty quickly too. Dawson now gets it out. 𝐶𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐻, bit of a fumble. 𝗏𝐻𝐻𝐿 now out to Merritt. Well, that's a nice chipping ball in his non-preferred. He finds in the corridor Jade Gresham. Oh, geez, that was a bit of a risky kick there to Martin, but just pays off. And now Martin wants to switch up the play here. He goes out across. Couldn't take the mark, though, Redmond. Ball hits the deck. Kelly, though, able to get it. Over now to Cox, and now back to Kelly. Chipping ball inside 50. Can't find a mark, but they'll find the boundary. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Duck, mate. Appreciate it. Western getting an early touch here. 23-6 disposals. Crows haven't found their feet early on here. Draper gets the hit out. Gresham now out across to Nick Cox. Low centering ball. Jones almost on the lead. 𝗏𝐻𝐻𝐿 now gets it. Out to Langford. Geez, a few fumbles early on here. Looks like the bit of the night dew is coming into effect here. Another forward 50 stoppage here for the Bombers. 𝐶𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐻 tucks it well and taken under again. Gresham's had a great start for Essendon colours, in Essendon colours too. His pressure's been very nice. There he is again. Gets a little slap out. Nice. Oh, that was Merritt. And Laird now gets out of the 50. Keys contends well. Oh, someone's lost their boot. I think it was McGrath's. Now Keys quickly goes by foot. But no one home there for the Bomber, for the Crows as the Bombers intercepts through 𝐼𝙗𝙪𝙩. Now Nick Martin at centre half back. Playing that new role this year as the quarterback. We'll cut off a bit on that kick. Probably a little bit too much now as a result in a turnover. Laird now to Brodie Smith. First inside 50 here for the Bomber, for the Crow. I don't know why I kept on saying Bombers, for the Crows. Ball goes over. They're only throwing in a good spot here for Adelaide. Ruckman go at it, and Durham just gets the kick away. Good pressure there from Walker. Now Laird gains some metres. He can go for a goal here, Laird, and across the face. Chance missed there for the Crows. They kick their first point. Sligo needs to have another big game. Crows to win this. Yeah, I feel like he's been a bit of a difference maker in the midfield, Ryan. Good attack on the footy, he does. You know, Redmond goes short to McGrath. McGrath still doesn't have his boot on. There you go. And how about that? He's kicked it without a boot, and he's found the corridor option very nice of Hobbs. Hobbs now will chip his ball out in the direction of Stringer. He's also had a great start to the year, Jakey boy. And now towards half forward. That's a good looking kick. Zach Merritt's on the end of that one. Well, they haven't been able to mark their targets inside 50 early on, Adelaide. That's a beautiful kick from Stringer. And chance now for Merritt, the skipper, to kick a goal. Yeah, I said that earlier, Iron, mate. Ever since he debuted, he's been brilliant, and you'd feel like how wasn't he even taken in the draft? I think he kicked, what, 4 goals and 20-plus disposals in his first game. Zach Merritt now. And a high centering ball at least, and spoiled through for a point. Another behind for the Bombers. Getting the territory early on here, Essendon. Hinge now to kick things back into play. He's been very good too, Mitch Hinge. Delisted free agent from Brisbane a couple of years ago. 𝐼𝙗𝐿𝐴 𝐼𝙗𝐿𝐴 now. His kick will work for 𝗏𝐿𝐴. Peels off, plays on, goes down the line towards the next receiver of Walker. And Macca did well there in the air to force it over the line. Eagles silly not picking up mark or local talent. Yeah, a lot of Eagles fans still regret that. And still obviously go over that and think, how in the world do we not pick him up? Bit of a jumper hold there on the rucks, but nothing given. 𝗏𝐿𝐴 now, out to Dawson. Just whacks a kick inside 50, bouncing ball. Who's there first? McGrath gets there. Hand pass out into the direction of 𝗏𝐿𝐴 and Parrish. Ball favours Nick Cox. Whacks it out of there. Playing a bit of a utility, Nick Cox, the last few weeks. Hinge. Hand pass doesn't favour ball ace. He'll get it though. 𝐼𝙗𝐪𝐴 applies the heat. Can't get there. Very nice there from Parrish. Blocking a hand pass, and 𝐼𝙗𝐪𝐴 applies the heat nicely. He did that well last week too, 𝐼𝙗𝐪𝐴. Applied some good pressure and good tackles inside their forward 50. And that was a good tackle there. Ball up here, centre wing. +2 contested possessions for Essendon early on here. Sam Durham, beautiful from the head out, and whacks it inside 50 towards the contest of Langford. He brings it down the ground. No one at home for Essendon though. Good shepherd there from Smith, and Worrell goes to 𝗏𝐻𝐾𝐬. And then he goes short to Laird. Not 15 for Laird. So 𝗏𝐻𝐾𝐬 will get it back under the pump here. And holding the ball. Looked like he hand passed that one. Hopefully go well expired, mate. How about North? They should have mind their own business and lose to Gold Coast to get highly read. Yeah, that's another what-if story too. You know, winning that dead rubber. 𝗏𝐿𝐴 kicking a bag in Hobart. Oh, that's trickled home. I think it was touched maybe. Go up, Richmond back up team. Last night, Saints Powell. Yeah, they certainly were. I think the 5-day break was showing. They just seemed, you know, they never gave up. I thought their effort was all right, but they just looked really rusty. Oh, geez, that's a poor turnover. Parrish now can make them pay. Oof, misses. So they tried to go the corridor there from the kicking, but couldn't find the Dawson mark. So good start here from the Bombers. They are on top early here. Hinge now. Short to 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. Good promising young player for the Crows. Father, son. And 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼 nowhere to go, so we'll just go long down the line. O'Brien in the air, couldn't take the mark. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 taking on the tackle. Ball spills out. Chase Jones, the Tasmanian. Oh, look at that. He just warps out of 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿's tackle, but that's only as far as Nick Martin. He repels inside 50 here for the Bombers. Bouncing ball over the top. Can Sammy Draper get the socker off? He can't. Owen Davies there too. Ball alive here, but the Crows able to mop up through 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. And he goes short to Luke Nankervis in the long sleeves tonight. And that's a good option, the corridor. Dawson couldn't take the mark though. Dunn replies good heat. Hobbs now. Gresham just gets the hands out. That's a great tackle from Dawson again. Saligo goes with the stiff arm. Hand passing in the direction of Hinge. Taken again, and a great tackle from Owen Davies. Is he going to be pinned? Hole in the ball, yes he is. He could have gotten it out there, to be fair. Some of these coaches on big money. Essendon to win, says Andy. Well, they've had a good start here. Now Redmond can find the goals. He's a big kick, but he's missed. 1 goal 4 for Essendon here. Wasting a couple of their early chances. Mark King now to kick it in. Well, it's 8-2. The last 10 inside 50s in favour of Essendon. Worrell now. Out of the 50 he goes. They got the numbers here in the air. The Crows. McHenry couldn't take the mark. Dawson taken in a good pressure tackle from Gallenstein. The ball goes over. Off the go, Aussie Trump fan, mate. Tip the Crows alone. Come on, Tex. Yeah, well, the home field advantage hurt me here. If I don't get up, if the Crows don't get up tonight. Back in the middle we go. Looked like a throw there from Nick Cox from that angle. Caldwell. Finds good tackle there. Ball up again. Durham now. Miss kicks and ball find the boundary again. Bulldogs last night. Well, today. Who do you think wins this game, says Chokes? Yeah, I feel Adelaide, if they can bring their ball movement how they would do last week. The turnover game was much better, and they played just with how they played last year, just a lot more dare. Then yeah, I think they can get up, but at the same time, you know, Essendon, their pressure and their midfield work's been great too. So I've gone with the edge with Adelaide though. 50-50 game though, and this is how this round's shaping up to be. You can make a case for either side winning close or winning well. You can bash the Eagles all you like. Most successful team. Never hand up from the AFL. Yeah, it's exactly right. I think that's how Eagles fans should be proud of their side. They are a very successful team. They're not usually down the bottom for long. So I feel like they will eventually make their way back up. The only way is up, really, for them. Alright, we'll take it under regret. A few stoppages here. Hasn't really been free-flowing this game. Cox now. Okay, Berry's going to get a holding free here. Sub last week. Berry kicked the winning goal. You go right across now to Laird. He's got some options here inside 50. Wants to pick the target of Fogarty. Bodywork was good. No, sorry, that was Rankin. Bodywork was good there from Isaac, but couldn't take the mark. Was my 3, says Iron, mate. Yeah, fair enough, Tip. Walker now out of the ruck. Can he get a hand pass out? He can. McHenry fumbles. Chance now. Rochelle. Oh, that works. What a fortunate kick that was. Looked like he was trying to go for goal, but he did the classic over, hit the snap, and it fell short. Right into the lap, though, of a target. Currently have GWS tip. Should I change? It's a 50-50 game again. This is how the first few games are looking like. No Cornelio, no Teller for GWS though. But at the same time, Carlton have no Sard, no McGovern. No Jack Carroll. And no Chera too. So both teams have their outs. Anyway, but 𝐴𝐥𝐝 goals. Adelaide get there first. 3-point game. Feels like the Bombers should be up by more, to be honest. Halfway through this first term. And Adelaide were able to finally kick their first. Think you do a Brownlow stream? Yeah, probably will, LT. I've been doing one every year, mate, so... Yeah, they're fun to do. Well, back in the middle we go. So 1 goal each for both sides. Limited inside 50s, though, for the Crows. Goldstein hit out only as far as Rankin. And he has a good tackle there on the big Robster. I'll pass ball. O'Brien now gets the centre clearance and well, kicks it straight to 𝐼𝐻𝐸, who's been much better. And across now in the direction of Hobbs, couldn't take the mark. We'll just box get round the corner towards half forward. Harry Jones gets in front with a great mark. Starting now to have some good games as he goes inside 50 towards a contest. Not a good kick though. 𝐼𝐻𝐸, the Irishman, intercepts. And Keane now options out on the half back line. He goes to... Can't see who that is from the distance. I think that's Braden Cook. Anyway, kick on the lead. That works for 𝐓𝐷𝐷𝐸. And ball to be won here. Zach Merritt now. Mongrels a ball towards half forward. Doesn't find any Bomber player as the Crows repelled through Worrell now out across to Borlace. Away to kick to Jones. Hard-working women. Tips for us around at the moment. Port Blues for our Swans Hawks. Any I should change? Well, I always say you never want to change your tips too much. You just want to set it and forget it. Because you can change your tip and then you realise, oh well, the team that I originally tipped won. Merritt now gets the heads out nicely to Nick Martin and whacks a kick inside 50 whilst being tackled. Mark Keane just whacks out of there. And who will this favour? Walker, can he get the slap out? They can't. Merritt under it again. Caldwell. And now 𝐸𝐻𝐸. Kick again, just a high ball, not really finding a target. Dawson drops the mark. Ball works now for Hobbs. Out to 𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐸 to 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐵. He can find the goals. And kicks truly. There you go. Essendon make the Crows pay there off that drop mark. Good pressure though again from 𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐸. And the Bombers kick their second. 2 goals, 4-16, 1 goal, 1-7. If you're new to AFL, how does the goal work? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, no, fair enough, Chokes. It's a good sport, mate. So you're watching the right stuff. Yeah, if the ball goes in between the two of the big sticks, counts as 6 points, and the ball can't hit the post or it can't be touched before going through. Yeah, just that drop mark there, Dawson. Ball hits the deck. Should have been easy out there for Adelaide, and good stuff from Hobbs. And also, that man, 𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐸, Gresham, he's on terrific form at the moment. He's on fire. Back in the middle we go. Isaac Rankin, very nicely done. Gets the centre clearance for the Crows towards half forward. Bouncing ball. Walker tries to keep it in. 𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐸 back now to McGrath, twisting and turning, trying to find some space. Low kick though, not a good one. Dawson again drops another mark. And ball goes over. Seven to 1-2 play till quarter time. Bombers having a good start here. Goldstein hit out Merritt under this one. Gets the hands out to 𝐸𝐻𝐸. One of the best on ground last week. And Merritt gets it back. Cook now to Borlace, and now 𝐸𝐴𝐺𝐵. Dubs a pass in the corridor, nice for Berry. Back now to 𝐸𝐴𝐺𝐵. kick doesn't really favour 𝐼𝐿𝐴 too well. Hits the deck, couldn't hit him on the full. And turnover again the Bombers' way. Parrish, dispossessed. And now McGrath loses the pill. Fogarty, out to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Winds up now with a low flat kick towards... Oh, touch ball. Bloody hell, that skimmed past 𝐼𝐿𝐴, but looks like it was just touched. 1 goal, 2-8. 2 goals, 4-16. Nick Martin will kick it in. How to give out memberships, says 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Oh, you've got to give the subs, 𝐼𝐿𝐴. That's how you do it, mate. Joe Kelly now was very good last week on Cody Waitman. Gresham now out to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. 𝐼𝐿𝐴, however you want to pronounce it. He goes down the line. Outnumbered contest here in favour of Adelaide. Berry now crushes through, breaks 2 tackles and gains some metres here. Who does he find by foot? Chipping ball towards half forward. Can he keep this one in, Rankin? He can. Oh, the nutmeg hand pass. Oh, it's gone out of bounds, so that would have been special if you could have kept that in. Hopefully going well, Figure, mate. Love watching tips videos each week. Keep it. Oh, I appreciate it, Figure, mate. Yeah, glad you enjoy them. 5:41 to play. Oh, that would have been nice from Rankin. The old ground hand pass through the legs. O'Brien gets front position here. He's having a good start in the ruck. Gresham. No, sorry, that's called on to this one. Nick Martin now. And pass works to Goldstein. The old campaigner out across now to Xavier Dersmo, who loves to run. And now towards a 2-on-1. And good spoil there from Ball-Ace. Ball finds the boundary. What went for Bombers by 11. Hopefully the Blues smash the Orange team, says Brandon. Well, yeah, it'd make the competition interesting. An undefeated team of the Giants finally pick up their first loss. Brandon Cook now. And pass was smothered. He gets it back. Wants to go corridor here and towards Soligo. Now he gives it out over the top to Berry. Well, high tucker there for Nick Martin. For sure. He'll go back. Take is free. Some of these mids starting to accumulate for the Crows. Berry's getting a couple. So good in 2022, Sam Berry, but just had a bit of a lull last year. Kick towards half forward. Walker couldn't take the mark on the lead, and the ball will find the boundary again. JDOD a bit exhausted, I reckon, but counting as some of the best players to injury. Yeah, it's a fair enough thought, LT, mate. You just feel like, you know, that loss is eventually coming for GWS. And they haven't been at their absolute peak the past few weeks. Oh, O'Brien out of the ruck. Oh, and he kicks it like a ruckman with a two-handed ball drop out in the full. Bombers have easy fixtures, Eagles and North. Yeah, that was the advantage for them coming into this year. That's why I had them improving. McGrath now low to Hind at half back. Now back to McGrath. 4:17 to play. McGrath now will go long down the line. Dawson, there we go, gets his mark. Dropped a couple already. Corridor's on here again. So Crows using the corridor quite a bit. So there you go now, told to go. Now that's a poor kick. And he's the intercept there for Nick Hind. Short now to Hobbs. I didn't actually check eventually, Cal. Sorry, I forgot to do it. I'll do it at half time. Holding free for Dawson. Don't forget the tsunami. Don't have 𝐤𝐿𝐴 Taylor. Yeah, that definitely hurts GWS as well. So Himmelberg and Connor Idem will have to be very good too, because Buckley's been very, a player on the song too. And you'd think 𝐤𝐿𝐴 would probably go to Tom Gray to try and eliminate his power in the game. Because you've seen Steele and a few other players get to Tom Gray. He's had it last 2 ordinary weeks. Cox now, strong tackle there from Dawson and also Laird. Umpire's ball. Yeah, of course. Guns don't have Chera, and also Chera too. Remember, he's out for the next month or so. But Sam Walsh was fantastic last week, so I'm keen to see if he can back up his performance. Hobbs, though, taking in another tackle. It could be pinned in, ain't Curve. It's not attempting. Yeah, holding the ball. Well, 2:45 to play here. Bombers controlling this game really well. Most of the ball's been in their forward half, and they're defending well too. Nick Cox now, dribbling ball, favours Goldstein. Oh, the fumbles. And they're able to win it out now, 𝐼𝐿𝐴. A high ball towards the wing. Good mark there from Fogarty. Could they be out here? Inboard now for Walker. Does he want to go for home? The big Texan winds up. How does it sit? Oh, it's home. What a kick from the Texan. He's on the board. Well, somehow this game's only 2 points. Oh, thanks very much for $10, Guy. I really appreciate it, mate. The Texans on the board. 2 goals 2 to 2 goals 4. They've just been making more of the opportunities when the ball has gone into their forward half, really, the Crows. Thoughts on no market cap for buying players from overseas? I don't really have a thought on it, to be honest. I mean, I think picking the overseas players is definitely what clubs love to do, like Geelong, for example, the Irish players. And like obviously the clubs that don't really have the academy ties too. Sneaks home the Tex. He's on the board. And good tackle there from Durham. Ball up again, so 2:01 to play until quarter time. 2 goals each for both sides. Feels like the Bombers could be up by more, though. Anyway, I'll take it, though. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 now. That's a poor kick right down Nick Martin's throat. Martin now will chip a ball out towards the wing. Nick Hine couldn't take it. Merritt couldn't follow up the work. Merritt and throw in. So, another boundary throw in here. Draper gets the front position of the hit out. Parrish couldn't control. Smith now knees a kick forward. Merritt under it. That's a throw. Oh no, the high contact came first there. Merritt now dishes a hand pass out across to the running man of 𝐸'sma. Kick works for Stringer. Who can Jakey find? Plays on now. With a low darting kick towards the pocket. Ball hits the deck. Goldstein. Good follow-up work. Can he find a hand pass? Slap forward from Langford there. Didn't show much composure and hinge now. Good kick out of the 50. McHenry couldn't take the mark. Chase Jones. Ground hand pass doesn't favour McHenry. Nice hands there from McGrath. Hobbs. He's dispossessed. Hands out again from Hinge. McHenry goes head under. And a great tackle there from Hobbs. Umpire's ball. Draper now. Hit out was nice to Parrish, but just couldn't get the gather. 𝐼𝐿𝐴's kick's no good out the full. Remember when they used to do Herald Sun cards? Always look forward. My dad brought newspaper, get the coupon, free card in the pack. Yeah, I remember back in the day when I collected footy cards. They had the I said it last week, I think, in a stream. They used to have the footy cards in like the Smith's chips packets. They were bloody good. Like, it'd show, the chip packet would show, like, if it has a pack of footy cards inside. How good's that? Anyway, 𝐼𝐿𝐴 now out towards the wing. Mackay, easy gather there. Mackay gets it back from 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Nowhere to go. Kick smothered, but the time will run out here for either side. Really Merritt, another gather. He's having a hot start. 𝐸'sma low kick. And Hine couldn't take the mark. So, 2-point game at quarter time. Feels like, as I say again, Bombers could be up by more. They've been dominating the territory game, really. They're winning the inside 50s, but this is how Adelaide were able to win last week from a lot more limited inside 50s and scoring shots than Carlton. So yeah, 2 goals 2 to 2 goals 4 at quarter time. Let's have a look at the team stats for the end of the first term. So yeah, 16 to 6 inside 50s for Essendon. So they are dominating that territory game early on, winning the contested game. Crows are able to get on top of the stoppage at the moment, 11 to 9 stoppage clearances. 21 to 19 marks. In favour of Essendon, 2 marks to 1 inside 50. And yeah, the pressure's been really good too, Essendon. Forcing stoppages, 27 to 18 tackles in their favour, 6 to 2 tackles inside 50 as well, for the Bombers as well. So let's have a look at now some stats for the players' perspective. Highest disposal getter, 𝐓𝐴𝐷, already 13 touches. He's just getting a heap of it. 5 kicks, 8 hand passes, 4 clearances, 199 metres gained. 𝗏𝐿𝐼's leading all metres gained leaders with 214. Intercept possessions, 4 for 𝐼𝐻𝐪, 2 inside 50s for Stringer, Martin, Kelly and Durham. 9 contest possessions for Merritt. Goal assists, couple have 1. Intercept possessions, 4 for 𝐼𝐻𝐪. Score involvements, 3 for Caldwell, Merritt and 𝗏𝐿𝐼. And contest possession leader is Merritt also with 9, so he's had a hot start to this game. My most high value card of my time was Mike Voss. Carlton lost by 2, Bombers winning by 2. What could all this mean? Just need to win contested game. Brad Scott will be proud. Port have the most easiest fixture. Saints next week. Hawks in round 10. I remember doing the Port fixture difficulty last year. I think Port were like top 4. So yeah, they have a somewhat tricky one, I'd say. Let's have a look at how some of these Adelaide bids are going. So Saligo's got 10 touches in the first term, 2 marks. He's getting his hands on it. Same with Sam Berry as well. I'm liking his start to the game. He's getting heavily involved with the 5 disposals. Mark Keane, 4 touches and a mark. Dawson's having a much better start. He was very ordinary. He's been quite ordinary to kick off the year, but he's tackling well. He's got 5 touches, 4 tackles, 3 contested possessions. Already 4 clearances too for 𝐓𝐴𝐷. Great number. Our coach is Michael Voss, Brad Scott. Which stream are we going to do next is LT? Yes, Swannies and Suns on Sunday. But bloody hell, I don't know if I feel nervous yet, or if I will feel nervous. The game does eventually arrive on Sunday, but Suns are our bunnies. Got to be at our best to knock them off, I think. But yeah, you definitely take that at the moment if you're an Adelaide supporter. Within 2 points. Got to start winning that territory game though. So plays eventually getting back into position soon. I think I just heard the siren. Riley O'Brien, though, is also having a good start to this game. 3 touches, 2 tackles, 11 hit-outs. He's, I think he's convincingly beating Draper and Goldstein at the moment in the air. Yeah, 27 to 18 tackles. I am for sure. I said earlier, pressure's been good. Now let's kick off this second term. 2 goals, 2 to 2 goals, 4. Gresham doing well, says Petra. Yeah, he is. Really is. He's just looking like a complete new self in different colours. So, I've been able to control the game well, the Bombers. The Crows have been able to respond through efficiency and accuracy. So, can the Bombers, looking like the better team in the first quarter, run away with it and get out to a bit of a margin at half time, or can the Crows have to get back into this game a little bit? They've got to get a bit more. They've got to get a bit more credits in the bank with some inside 50. But here we go. Bombers inside 50 off a free through Nick Martin. Ball hits the deck. Draper in the forward pocket. Couldn't get the gather. You can hear, though. Nice hand pass to Nick Cox. Another centering ball should work for Darcy Parish. There you go. Another nice centering ball. Pretty much the exact same to how it was at the start of the inside the first, or for the first goal. Centering ball. Mark found. So it was off that holding free there, but nice ground ball get there from Draper. And look at that. They just had Hind and Parish all alone. So Darcy Parish should be going directly in front here. In front of the Essendon faithful. Oof. Makes the goal umpire work a little bit, but gets it home. Essendon 3 goals for 22. 2 goals to 14. Well, that's better for Essendon. They've been able to, get the better of Adelaide with the marks inside 52. Adelaide just aren't manning up. There we go. That was nice handball receive there from Nick Martin. And there's big Sammy Draper. Getting involved. Centering ball. Good mark for Darcy Parish. Back in the middle we go. So Bombers kick the first inside a minute. Dawson, good tackle on Parish. Oh, it's going to be holding the ball there. Again, Owyn Davey applying some great heat. Now inside the forward pocket. Holding free. And going to be free here for the Bombers against Worrell. He can't believe it. So it's just like the first quarter, Bombers have had a great start inside 90 seconds. They've already got a couple inside 50s. Oh, jeez, I'll tell you what, that's it. I didn't really see much of a hold there. Well, anyway, Langford can go here and punish Worrell. He's usually a lovely kick at the footy, but wrong side of the post there. Yeah, you can probably sort of see that from that angle as a bit of a jumper tug. Anyway, points been kicked. Crows now out of the 50. Through. Drop mark there from McHenry. McGrath now back to Goldstein. Back to Heppel. Yeah, good vision there in the corridor. Oh, Parish couldn't take the mark though, and hand pass didn't really work well there for McGrath. Soligo taken under in a good McGrath tackle. Wise ball. Tipped West Coast this week. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting hit out Saturday night. Berry now, nice stiff arm there. Gets it out to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Kick works nicely here for Ben Keys. Good last week. Who can he find inside 50? Wants to go deep in the direction of Fogarty. Does the kick get there? It doesn't. And it's just stayed in though, so they'll take the Crows the forward 50 stoppage. So, Bombers, if you've just joined us, they've kicked already 1 goal, 1 in this second term. Inside 50 opportunity here for the Crows. Nick Martin taken in a strong Walker tackle. Umpires ball. 𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐿 will ball it up. Walker and Goldstein. Walker unable to win that ruck contest. And another tackle. Nick Cox. Bit of the chicken wing style on Benny Keys. Another ball up here. Good body work there from the Texan. Can't slap it out to a teammate as Durham gets it out of there. Oh, the big Rob can't take the mark. Dawson ground ball get. Keane, a little whack kick. Was a bit fortunate there. Finds Sam Derry, not 15. Now to Mitch Hinge on his favoured left. A high ball inside 50. Oh, Fogarty. That would have been special. He got up, just couldn't hang on. We've seen a lot of oh-so-close speckies so far this year. A lot of players are getting up, but they just can't hold on. Bombers get it out now through Nick Hind. Kick now towards the wing. Draper brings it to ground. Langford, good ground ball get. And spins his way out of trouble. Now a dribbling ball towards half forward. 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿 into this one. Out across now to 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿. Switch isn't really on here, so you'll just have to snap around the corner. Oh boy, that bounce doesn't work for Hinge. Works perfectly for Parrish though. Durham now. Hand pass into space. Can he pick this one up, Jones? He just can't. Below his knees. Ball still alive though for either side. 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿 gathers to Keane. To Smith. Doesn't know what to do. Back to Ball Ace. Back to Keane. Under the pump here, the Crows. Oh, costly fumble could be there from Jones. He slaps it out. He drags it in. Yeah, ball up it is. But this is what's been different though for Essendon. The forward pressure's been remarkable. Forcing the Crows into just so many mistakes. Keane now. Oh boy. Jeez, he had a bit of time there to make a bit of a better kick than that. He's put that out in the forward. Now Stringer could go for goal. And that's going to be Parrish's free. Never mind, we can't see Stringer special here. Parrish now sets it up. And Rob spools it through. Hinge now will go towards half-back of Luke Nankervis. So Essendon really stifling Adelaide's ball movement. They haven't really been able to move it freely. Now I think it's an out in the full here. This game sucks worse than last night. Yeah, it's been hasn't really been end to end, or hasn't really been many lead changes. Just a bit of a scrap this one, and again another poor disposal there for Adelaide. Results in another turnover for Essendon. Merritt's chipping ball to Hind. Does it sit? No, it doesn't. McHenry takes on a tackle out to Nankervis. Back to 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿. Breaks a tackle. Now goes down the line towards a one-on-one. Kick's not great. And it's going to be about to throw in here. It's touched before it went out on the full. Saints Bulldogs were a scrappy game in the first and second quarter. Yeah, it was, but to be fair, that first half there was actually quite a few lead changes. It was going back and forth. Nankervis now. Tackling pressure's been great from Essendon, forcing a lot of stoppages. Ball up again. O'Brien slaps out in the direction of Sam Berry. That's a lovely hit out. He could wind up for goals here. He's going to go for a high centering ball. Redmond very well done. Gets there late to spool it through for a rush behind. He could have gone for goal, to be fair, Berry. Running into goal, improving the angle, doesn't want to go for home. Dersman out of the 50. Keane gets there. Good spool. Dawson now dispossessed. And now Durham out now to Gresham. Nice chipping ball. I think that was Caldwell. Sorry. Yeah, it was. Now goes to Gresham. So, the former Saints, did too much. Well, okay, apparently it's a free. Gresham now gets it back inside 50. High ball. Does Langford have the sit? Couldn't get the bodywork to take the mark. 𝐼𝐻𝐪 now rebounds. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐻, he's got to watch out. Just gets the kick out. And it's going to be a late hit. Downfield it is. Thoughts on Cooper Gretsch's Brendan? Yeah, no, he's a good guy. You know, he gets around me stuff, so yeah, appreciate that, Scoops. Anyway, Jones now out to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐻, and now back to Jones. Can he break free of the Mackay pressure? He somewhat can. He gets the hand pass away. Walker now. That's a nice, clever kick. Snapping ball to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐻. Inside 50 here for Adelaide. Can they find the lead just over the top of McGrath? Bobbling ball. McHenry maybe. Is he dispossessed? Yes, he is. Nothing given. Oh, a bit of a high tackle there. But no, I'll tell you what, Brendan, you got to... Scoops has been, really good as of late, doing a lot of those interviews with a lot of the draftees and all that. He's having a good crack. Martin just got the kick away. Hobbs now under the pump. And the kick towards the wing doesn't suit Jones. Worrell did well in the air. Hand pass wasn't great, though. Dersma back to Hobbs. Down the line. And good contest there. Draper almost took the mark. Caldwell loses his footing. Ball goes over the boundary line. Off the go, well, comers. Oh, with the stray, mate. Oh, yeah, Dawson. So apparently Dawson's on the bench just holding his shoulder. That looked like a bit of a nasty tackle there and a nasty landing on his shoulder. Hopefully he's okay. Anyway, Durham Ryan's that tackle did well. Now Caldwell gets it out of there. Towards the edge of 50. Langford did well to bring it to ground. Now and Davies a quick player. So's 𝐻𝐻𝐪. And good contest there. Ball up it is. 2 goals 3 to 3 goals 6. Ball up again. Outside the Bombers forward 50. Alright, that's good to see. Dawson's back out there. Goldstein O'Brien. Goldie gets the hit out. Saligo just gets out to Laird. He goes back now to Worrell now, and then 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐻, sorry, and out of there from Chase Jones. Who can win this one? Great gather there from Durham. He's been in good form. Now to Kelly. Kick onto the lead of Jones. Couldn't take it. And now Lane Curvis twisting and turning. Has to go back. Oh boy, that hand pass doesn't favour 𝐻𝐻𝐪 at all. 𝐻𝐻𝐪 again. Taken and a great Hobbs tackle. Geez, Essendon's pressure's been great. And holding the ball. That's just been the difference this game. No team's been able to really get clean possessions and clean, use forward to centre. It's just been about the pressure from Essendon. Forcing so many mistakes and they're winning the ground balls too. Yeah, could have gotten the hand pass out there, 𝐻𝐻𝐪. Hobbsy now. Hobbsy. I don't know why I call him Hobbsy, but how's the kick? Looks good. Does have the distance. Sure does. Benny Hobbs gets the Bombers 4th. Oops, sorry. Accidentally elbow the desk. Gets it out to 15. 2 goals to zip now in this second quarter. They're just turning this game into a bit of a dogfight here, the Bombers, and just getting on top of the pressure and the ground balls. And there you go. Few Crow supporters not like what they're seeing. Nine touches for Hobbs, 3 tackles, 2 marks, and now a goal in his name and 1 clearance, 4 contested. He's also having a good half of footy. Yep, In we go again for another... Oh, look at that hit out there from Draper. I think that was the backup ruckman there for Adelaide. And Hinge, a good tackle there on Hind. Umpire's ball. Jeez, Durham, that's a great get. Hand pass out. And 𝐴𝐿𝐶𝐞 applies again. A great tackle. Umpire's ball. Bombers pressure forcing the Crows into a lot of mistakes. Umpire falls over. Cue the Bronx cheers. Parish now. Umpire's ball it is. And then Curvis tackles Durham. Ball up again. Laird now. And socket forward from Gallant. 𝐼𝐿𝐶𝐞, that's a poor fumble there. Hobbs now back to Laverde. Snapping ball around the corner. High one. Can Draper fly? No, he can't. Ball hits the deck here. Hinge. Hobbs, good tackle there again. Another stoppage coming up. And Stringer now, nice, don't argue. Centering ball, can they find a mark? Dersma, oh, just couldn't take the second bite. Should have marked it. Now Berry trying to free the congestion. He goes out across to ball ace. Now back to Worrell. Nowhere to go, and they've got the numbers here. Drop mark again. Okay, it's going to be a free here to Adelaide. I think it was a hold. Anyway, Corridor kicks a poor one. Easy intercept there from Nick Cox. And now, I think it was Parish out across to the direction of 𝐼𝐿𝐶𝐞. He drops the mark, gets it back though. Inboard now to Nick Cox. He's got a few corridor options here. Doesn't want to go. He goes back to 𝐼𝐿𝐶𝐞. Now goes inside 50. Maybe towards a target. Hubble in front. Couldn't take it. Ball hits the deck again. And umpire's ball. Stringer now, oh, great gather. The snap round the corner, it's home. There you go. Well, it's been a bit of a lull the last few minutes. No team's really been able to win it at their half forward. And there you go. Jakey Stringer breaks through congestion and goals. Lovely stuff. Well, he's been in the scoreboard every game now. 5 touches and a goal to his name. Bombers continue to dominate. It just feels like it. It's just a pure domination at the moment. Winning tackles, getting on top of pressure, winning the territory. Feels like a really one-sided game at the moment. Yeah, great stuff there from Stringer. Goals. And it is now a 21-point game. In the middle we go again. Need a response here. The Crows, they're just getting stifled again with this Bombers pressure. Dawson, that's a good tackle. We'll be on the ball. Nope. Okay, 50 metres. All right, what's a chance here for Dawson now off the kick? I'm not where the Pies get flogged hard. I hope we don't get smacked. Yeah, it's hard to sort of gauge on how Port will go, Cummers. It feels like you got to expect the worst, but they've been playing good. How you going, Cricket Shots? Welcome to the stream, mate. Who'd you tip? Bobby, right your screen. I went with Adelaide. Not looking the greatest so far. They just can't get their ball movement going. I think the Bombers' pressure, like I said in the tipping video, if they can bring that, they'll really stifle Adelaide, and they've shown it really in the second term. Well, there you go. Dawson gets a bit of a freebie there, off the free. I wouldn't say freebie, I mean, it was a good hold in the ball, but it was a 50-metre penalty, and the skipper converts. This might be the opposite year for the usual Fortress. Yeah, it's looking like it at the moment. Tries yet to win at home this year. Staring down the barrel of that continuing as well.
This is the frustrating thing for a coach. Your team has worked that hard to get a 3-goal lead, and then Draper just silly. Not giving the ball back. Can't give a person like Dawson an easy shot sub for a 50.
Well, they've stemmed the flow to Adelaide. Again, nice hand pass from 𝐼𝐿. Parish centre clearance towards half forward. Worrell now got a tuck on the footy. And umpire's ball. Could be a hole in the ball there. Yeah, Langford's pin. Worrell now at half back. Chip a ball towards the wing. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 couldn't take it back with the flight. Walker now. Breaks free of a tackle. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 again. And that's a nice kick there to 𝐼𝐿𝐴 Rankin. Been a bit quiet in this first term. He now goes with a kick inside 50. Ball works for 𝐵𝐿. Nice quick hand pass out to 𝘍𝐿𝐴. Oh, dearie me. He's coughed it up. Chase Jones off the turnover. 2 in a row for the Crows. No, not a great kick there from 𝘍𝐿𝐴. Coughs it up. And Chase Jones goals. Well, the game's back under 10 points. That's just 2 in a row. Easy stuff for Adelaide. Round Scott not happy. Having a look at the laptop. Probably looking at a few stats. 7:36 to play till half time. And then again, that just should really be easy out there for Essendon. They've been repelling inside 50 entries well this first half, but that's just a poor turnover there, unforced from 𝘍𝐿𝐴. Well, there we go. Adelaide have been able to break free somewhat of the shackles and kick 2 quick ones. Back in the middle we go. Bombers have been great in the centre clearances. And could they win another one here? Merritt trying to play for the free. Gets the grand ball here. Back from Goldstein. Nowhere to go. So now he'll go on his right boot. The kick's clever. How about that? To Durham. Running man of 𝐵𝐿 out on the wing. 𝐵𝐿 now on the lead. That's not a good kick. Dawson intercepts. Plays on now. Geordie Dawson. Out towards the wing. Does it sit here for Gallant? Yes, it does. Corridor hand pass. Dawson's getting involved in this game. Gallant now. Over the top for Saligo. Gets it and goes. That's a nice kick in the direction of Chase Jones. Peels off and plays on. Goes deep. Oh, that's a terrible kick. He had options inside 50 there. And he's just gone out at the full. Making some emergency spark bowl late tonight after work. Yeah, righto. Hopefully it's good feed for you. Redmond out of the 50. Dawson and also Durham gets out. That's going to be marked for Dawson. He's now really getting involved. And now he plays on. He sees the Hollywood lights. He goes deep. Oh, Jordan Dawson. Wow. He has just come alive. Unbelievable stuff. Well, that could be a turning point of this game. The skipper, what did I say at the start of the stream? I think he needs to lift. He is on fire. Let's see Dawson's stats. He's got 7 tackles, 12 touches, 3 marks and 2 goals. 8 contest possessions. He's all over it at the moment. And that's off a contested mark too as well, Dawson. He's gone bang from 55. Well, all of a sudden it feels like the tables have turned a little bit. 3 points still in favour of the Bombers. Durham gets it out. Oof. Jeez, he dragged that in, Durham, but the ball did break free. Merritt now, another disposal, only as far as Gresham gets the hands out. Nice there from Hobbs, back to Zach Merritt. Trying to get on his favoured left. Goes inside 50 towards the direction of Langford. Ah, should have taken that mark. Both teams have dropped a couple of marks. Gettable marks, I should say. Hamill now out of the 50. Berry couldn't take the mark. Heppel tackles him. Ball up it is. Crows must have found out Macca tipped it. Oh, you betcha. Don't want to be staring down. Yeah, wouldn't be great staring down the barrel of 0-2. But I had a good start to the tips last week, so you know it's. Yeah, well, I'm always a bit inconsistent with tipping. Yeah, that's a good tackle. And boys ball again. Anyway, Martin now chipping ball out towards half forwards. A nice one for Nick Hind. Yeah, nice kick there for Stringer. Well, Jakey Stringer now. Can he stem the flow here for the Bombers? I just feel like he can back him in here with this sort of a kick. Kick's on its way. Holds the line. No. Across the face. Back to 4 points now. 4:41 to play. Well, if you've just joined us, the Crows have gotten a bit of a kick up the arse. They've kicked the last few goals of the game to get this back under a kick. And Big Rob takes the mark. Okay, it's a Fred Essendon here. I think it was a block. Big Goldie will get the free. Inside 50, Stringer could fly. Good spoil there from Hamill. Jeez, he got up there. And boundary throw in. We're just going to get a bit of, yeah, it's going to come off with the blood rule. I mean, it was a great contest, good spoil. Looks like he must have done something for him to bleed. 4:24 to go on, mate. Five goals 3 to 5 goals 7. Forward 50 opportunity here for the Bombers. Goldstein, nice tap. Stringer again. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Misses though. 5 point margin it is. Jeez, he's always dangerous in the stoppages. Stringer. Not too sure. I couldn't tell you, Cow. I'm assuming there would be stops in play if there's blood rules and all that. Worrell now out of the 50. O'Brien again on the lead. Well, there you go. That's a literally carbon copy of what happened a minute ago, but then they gave away the free. Michaelani now. That's not a good kick. Easy stuff for 𝐼𝙗𝙪. Now, corridor kick. Good win there from Jones. Cox hits it forward. 1-on-1 here for Stringer and Keane. The Irishman did well. 𝐼𝙗𝙪 back to Brodie Smith. A high ball. And Jones under this one. Got a few options here inside 50 of the Bombers. Or you might want to go back here. Harry Jones. But then again, it's off that pressure. Stringer applying that heat. A missed kick from 𝐼𝙗𝙪. And a turnover for Jones. Chance now off the interceptor goal here. Does he have the leg and the accuracy here? Under this one right here. Kicks on its way. Doesn't swing back. Doesn't even make the distance either. It's a rushed point. Well, now directly a 6-point game. Or a 1-goal game, whatever you want to call it at. Roll now. We'll kick it again. Getting a few stats. As he's got a few kick-ins. Under this one's 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐪. Back now to McGrath. Repels inside 50 here again for Essendon. Stringer in the air. Couldn't take it. 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐪. Back now to Brodie Smith. A poor kick there. 𝐎𝐿𝐻𝐿. Nice hands out to Hobbs. Stiff arm. Gets it out to Merritt. Snapping ball. And that's good intercept from 𝐻𝐿𝐻. 2.5 minutes to play. 6 intercept marks apiece. Ball hits the deck. Cook now. Oh, that's a great tackle there from Caldwell. Umpire's ball it is. Laird now. Can't get the hand pass out. Merritt. Could have been without it. Who can win this ground ball? Merritt can. Quick hands. That's, yeah. Looked like a bit of a throw, to be honest. A very quick hand pass that was. Whereas we found out it was actually a throw. Chase Jones the marks now. Centre wing. Under 2 minutes to play to the half. 6-point game. Crows are starting to get back into this a little bit. Still feels like Essendon are controlling it though. Their ball movement's been much better than the Crows, and their pressure's been the difference. The difference in this first half, forcing Adelaide into mistakes. But they're just getting a bit more opportunity. They're getting a lot more efficiency with their opportunities though, the Crows. I mean, have a look at that. 5 goals 3 to 5 goals 9. Fogarty now marks at half forward. Who has he got? A few leads on show. Does he want to go deep to the Texan? He wants to find the lead. Oh, what a spool. Sam Durham's having a great first half. That's a great effort there. Now Nick Martin gets it out of there. Not the greatest kick. Mark Keane now. Back over the top from Brodie Smith. And now Rory Laird. A high ball. Who are the flies? Fogarty maybe. Oh, just couldn't take it. Drop the chest mark. Oh, is that going to be paid deliberate? No, it is. Well, McHenry now, 51 seconds. He's had a pretty ordinary first half, I must say. So could he bring the house down here with a goal? Doesn't have the distance, so he's going to centre it up. Tall timber of the Texan. Ball hits the deck. Laird under this one. There's 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐪. Laird couldn't get it out to a teammate. Langford. Great tackle there from Fogarty. Oh, on the ball. Oh, bloody, I didn't feel like outcry there. Okay. Oh, Walker's trying to play the 50 as well by flopping there with a push from Nick Cox. Let's see this again. Langford gets it. Spin move. Ah, no. That can't be holding the ball. They've probably paid it because of the spin move, but... Oh, wow. Well, there's a chance after the siren for Fogarty. It's going to kick it on the siren to get this game all square at half-time. Darcy Fogarty. And misses. Can't kick it. Oh, I tell you what, sometimes when you kick it on the siren, it puts you off. And it does there for Fogarty. So it's a 5-point game. And there you go. I felt like that's a bit of footy justice. I didn't feel like that was a holding the ball. But yeah, wow, this game is really now starting to kick up a notch. Still though, it feels like for the most part though, Essendon have been in good control of this game, moving the footy well. The pressure's been the difference though, forcing Adelaide into mistakes, forcing stoppages, getting opportunities off the broken tackles too, and just winning more of the ground balls, it feels like too. Merritt on 20 touches at half time, Salego 15, Dawson 12. He had a massive second quarter, Jordan Dawson as well. So 5 points out to half time. Feels like this game now could really open up, as it did the last 5-6 minutes of the second quarter. Team stats, let's have a look. 33-16 inside 50s. Well, there you go. I mean, it felt like for the most part the ball was just living in Adelaide's, in Essendon's forward half. 33-16 inside 50s. That's twice, more than twice of Adelaide's of 16. 23-18 clearances, 5-2 centre clearances as well for Essendon. So I feel like they are ticking all the boxes. Just on the scoreboard though, they haven't been great. They've missed a few gettable opportunities. So they could be up by more, but I mean Adelaide found a spark. I mean Dawson was massive in that second quarter. He kicks the 2 goals as well. And so yeah, Crows kicked 3 in a row in that second term. And in the end it was a 3-goal 5 to 3-goal 2 quarter in favour of the Bombers. Have a look at the play stats now. Jordan Dawson, what a half football he's had. 12 disposals, 2 goals, 7 tackles, 2 clearances. Zach Merritt, game high disposal getter with 20. 6 clearances for him too, 3 tackles. Contest possessions, 12 for Zach Merritt as well. He's just been having a brilliant half of football, must be said. Sam Durham also with 8. Dawson with 8. O'Brien 7. Inside 50s, 3 for Nick Martin and 3 for Dawson. 3 also for Alwyn Davey. Intercept possessions, Jaden Laverde, apart from that poor turnover, I think he's been pretty decent defensively. They've been working well as a back 6, Essendon. 5 intercept possessions for Jordan Dawson. Score involvements, 4 for Jake Stringer. Very good first half of footy from him too, and he could have had that goal as well. So he's had a very, very good first half of footy, and 2 contested marks from Fogarty. So I thought his first half was good as well. He's been able to win a bit of footy in the air, and really should have kicked that goal to make it all square. Right, well, yeah, might as well go over the do the normal halftime stuff as we always like to do. Yeah, I'll get onto the footy grid soon, Steam. There we go. Do the Warple first. Can you beat my score today? 6.9. Is that the rarity score, Pro Legend? See if I can. Anyway, let's do the Gridley. I'm going to go Stephen May. Alright, there we go. One guess. Feels like these are just too easy. See if there's another. Isn't there another one? Play guessing game. Okay, never mind. Should be hard fought second half. Yeah, do you agree, Aussie Trump fan? You know, if that spark from Adelaide, it could now turn into a bit of an even matchup. But I think still Essendon are controlling all the important areas of like pressure and winning the footy in the source. Oh yeah, let's have a look. Wait, it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, here we go. Actually, oh bloody hell! Bog off. Create an account. Oh my god! I have to create an account to just see. Jesus Christ. Wait, hold up. No, wait, this wasn't it. Footy. It was the other one, actually. And then grids. Yeah, here we go. Okay, never play in a final, so let's go. They'll kick it. Was Derek kick it one? No, he played in the 96 grand final, I think. No. Okay, well, unfortunately, that it isn't right, Cal. Alright, well, let's do this grid first. Okay, April 19th. Yeah, I've already got enough accounts on so many websites, Brandon. Okay, so Essendon played in the 2020s. I'm going Braden Ham. 2%. Essendon and Jake Kelly teammate. Now, have they ever had to play a game? Played at least one game for Essendon or currently on their list. Okay, we'll go with 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. 1%, nice. Bombers an average 5 marks a season. Yeah, Jane Davey would have been a good one too. Bombers averaging 5 marks a season. Feels like 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐼 would be a pretty popular one. Would have Nick Hind averaged 5+ marks? Hold up, sorry, I'm just texting somebody. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, we'll just leave that one for now, the average 5 marks. We'll just continue these ones. Bombers played in... not Bombers, Adelaide played in 2020s. We'll go 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. Might as well. 0.8% is pretty good. Adelaide and Jake Kelly teammates. Jackson Hately. 0.2, that's a good guess. I think he's delisted now, Hately. Gotta go, great like so. Yeah, no worries, Ian. No, thanks for stopping by, mate. Have a good weekend, mate. Okay. Won a finals game. Okay, this is a bit easier than never played a final. And played in the 2020s. Go Mitch Hannon for the Dogs. 0.2 is good. Jake Kelly teammate won a finals game. Oh, okay. Jake Kelly teammate won a finals game. Oh, Mitch McGovern. 1%. It's pretty good. And won a finals game and average 5 marks a season. Maybe Leo Barry. 0.2 is good. Okay, average 5 marks a season for Essendon. Tom Lynch is a good one. I'll go with him. Tom Lynch, Adelaide. 2%, that's good. And then Essendon, average 5 marks a season. I'm liking Nick Hind. I mean, we still got the undo, so I might as well give him a go. I feel like he would have had in 2021. Oh, yeah, he did. 0.5. Oh, look at that. 7.5. That's not bad. I'll take that. I mean, these are usually a bit more the hard ones, I find. Got unique on the whole row. Oh, very nice, Pro Legend. Want to know who kicked 250 goals, never played in finals? Yeah, you know what? We'll continue with that one. Don't want to leave you hanging on that one then. That's fair enough. Okay, 250 career goals. And it's not Nick 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. So he's not kicked 250 goals. Never played in a final is a tricky one. So, like, if it was never won in a final, like, that would be a bit easier because you could go, with a few options. Because, you know, they've made a finals appearance. Oh, 250. And 250 is quite an amount as well. Maybe someone from like Melbourne, from like the late 2000s to the early 2010s, perhaps. Yeah, Tom McDonald's played one. Yeah. Shane McAdam. Don't know if he's kicked. Yeah, I don't know if he's kicked two. Yeah, Saints as well. It's a pretty tricky one. Saints could be a decent one too. Because like every big goal kicker you can think of, they've played at least in a final. Oh, I could go like Farmer or something. What Farmer? What was this grand final? If you're stumped, I'm struggling. Yeah, it's bloody. Can't think of one. And then there's also an Anthony Rocker teammate. Like, it's tricky. Would have Bob Skilton played in a final? Oh, he has. Oh, jeez Louise. I don't know. 250 career goals is a tough one too. Maybe Peter Everett? He probably would have played in a finals game, yeah. Skip this grid. Thought you had it with Kick It. I actually wouldn't mind finding out myself. You know, if there is a potential one. Have 𝐼𝐶𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 played in a final? Yep. Yeah, bloody hell. Tricky one here. I'm probably going to have to skip this one, to be honest. I think Modra would have played in one. Yep. In the 90s and for the Crows. Like who'd be the most popular one? That's the thing. Is there one I'm not thinking of? Who's one for the Saints, for example? Oh, did Tim Membry play last year? Oh, I think he played last year. He would have been one, I think. Tim Membry. Oh, bloody hell. In current day players who hasn't made finals in ages. So somehow it's not Nick Lark. I mean, he's yet to kick 250. That's probably fair enough. I mean, bloody hell, like, never playing in a final, too. Like, that's just harsh. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I would have thought 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 could have been a good one, but then he's just then he played for GWS and now he's winning finals left, right, and centre. Barry Round recently died. Could he be one? No. Bloody hell, this one's a... Wait, what happens if I click give up? Popular. Here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at this. Most popular Mark Jackson. It's a tricky one. Oh well, we're no good at that. Let's go back. Let's do today's grid for footy grid. Okay. Richmond and Melbourne. Richmond and Melbourne player. Adam Hughes, eh? Was Uzo one? No, he's the coach of Richmond. I don't think he played for the Tigers. I can't really think of one, to be honest. No one really recent comes to mind, so I'll skip that for now. Richmond played in the 90s. Nathan Brown's a pretty obvious one. Don't really know many Tigers. Yeah, like from the 90s. Rich obviously is an obvious one. Ricky Petter. Okay, we'll go with that one then. Okay, there we go. 20%. Richmond and played in the 90s. Nathan Brown will be so high, but whatever. There's only 2% on the world. I thought he'd be so much higher than that. Alright, players back in the positions now. Kane Johnson, teammate. Don't have a clue. We'll just go Matthew Richardson. If this is a Swans one, I'd be a bit easier. Okay, Adelaide and Melbourne players. Adelaide and Melbourne. Yeah, Shaun Dux. Bernie Vince is another, I think. Scott Thompson's one, I think, as well. 8%. Okay, well, game started. Yeah, that one's a trigger. I'm not usually the greatest of the players that have played for the two clubs. Anyway, back to the game now. So it's a 5-point margin in favour of Essendon. We kick off with the third term. So they've been controlling the midfield, Adelaide, the Bombers, and they get the first centre clearance off the second half right there and then, but results in a turnover. Hinge goes down the line. Yeah, good competing there on the wing, boundary throw-in. Hey, hopefully go well, Badger. Good to see you back, mate. Hope things are going well for you. Welcome to the stream. Caldwell now, he's dispossessed. He's going to be pinned. That's a good tackle from Isaac Rankin. Things are okay. Good to hear. Oh, dangerous tackle. Wow. I thought that's a Stonewall hole in the ball there. That's a leg free. Cue the Bronx cheers. Anyway, now kick towards half forward. Great mark there from Redmond. Now across to Ben Mackay. Hope you're going well, Aaron. Welcome, mates. Just looked up the time for some footy games in the US. One starts relatively early, 10:45. Oh, which game's that one, mate? Could be one of the early games here, like 1 o'clock game. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 now will go back. Can't hit Kelly on the full, so then 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 gets it back. And kick's not great though. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 can't take the intercepts. Ball ace did well. Yeah, a good tackle. Yeah, still the end part, but the head didn't really hit the ground. But yeah, fair enough. It's a whole dangerous tackle there. I mean, that's a touched ball there, not going to be marked to Kelly. Umpire's ball. So just outside Essendon's Adelaide's forward 50 here. Keys, that's a nice hand pass to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Now to Dawson, back to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Can he find a target? Can't hit 𝗼𝐿𝐴. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 now, they can go out here, Essendon. Cox, geez, that's a risky kick. Bloody Heppel loses his footing, but he's able to hand pass it out. Hamill now, can he intercept? He did well. Can he get the hands? Yes, he can. Cook. Back now to Jones, but his kick smothered. Good pressure again from Essendon. They force another turnover. Running man of Redmond. Chips one down in towards the corridor. That's not a great kick for a player, or for a teammate. Intercepted again. Michael now on his favoured. No, sorry, that's his non-preferred. And the ball flying the boundary. Dale Kicker played for 5 clubs. Which one did he play for? Not too sure, actually. I got him mixed up with Derek Kicker because he was one for the Swannies. He played in the 1996 Grand Final for the Swans. Dad said he was one of his favourite players back then. Nice hands. And there's Riley O'Brien with the two-handed ball drop. Oh, you know, I love his two-handed ball drop. Nick Martin now, hand pass. Couldn't hit a teammate. He gets it back here and the ball goes over. North Melbourne. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, they played plenty of finals in the 90s. But no, he doesn't come back. He doesn't come back this week, unfortunately, mate. Just one more week, says Horse. I need him back in. I want to see how we go with him. Great hand pass there from Durham. Merritt now gets one forward. Works for Stringer. Jeez, how about that? That was a great gather from Stringer. The ball favours here for Jones. Kicking the space of Hine. Playing forward today. Does this one sit? Doesn't really. Boundary throwing. Hopefully going well, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. 5 goals 9, 5 goals 4. Point yet to be kicked. Roughly 4 minutes into this third term. High ball. Kelly under this one. Rankin did well to bring it to ground, but well trapped from Martin. How's his kick? It could favour. Oh, the one-hander from Caldwell. I tell you what, Caldwell and Durham have been really impressive to watch. It feels like they're really now starting to grow as good footy players. They're having good games tonight. Good push out there against 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 and takes it with the one paw. No, I won't be streaming that one, Badger, mate. Caldwell now. Going to kick the first of the third quarter for Essendon. Kicks on its way. It's a high ball. Holds the line. Don't think it has the distance, or does it? Yeah, it's touched. Okay, there you go. It's point to the Bombers. 6-point game. So 5 goals, 10 now for Essendon. They've been playing well, but the only issue with it is their accuracy. So does it come back to haunt them? Hinge now out of the 50. Good contest there. Oh, Keane should have marked that football. Dawson, what a second quarter he had there. He's involved. Ball flying the boundary. Another stoppage here. Dawson at ground level. Did well to gather to Laird. Kick was smothered. Well done from Gresham. Gets it out. And now Merritt around the corner. High ball. Who's at home here? And Mitch Hinge was there first. Marks it on the chest. Yeah, that one's coming up soon, I think, Badger. Next 5 weeks or so that game is, I think. Keen to see how we go over there in the West. We have the wood, I think, over the Dockies over there at Optus. We've won the last 2, I think. We won there last year and won there the year before. Another great smother. The 1% has been good for the Bombers tonight. Nick Martin now. Corridor kicks a beauty. Gresham. Just the little things. They can result in big turnovers. 2 smothers in a row. Good mark there, 𝐼𝐚𝐭𝐞. Ball ace now out across the 𝐼𝐚𝐿𝐴𝐾. Oh, that's a dangerous kick. Another turnover here coming up for Essendon. Nick Cox, bit of a loopy hand pass there for Kelly. He's dispossessed. Ball hits the deck. Socket 4 from Keys. 𝐼𝐴𝐾 under this one. 𝗏𝐼𝐿𝐴 can't hit a target. Nick Cox, good pressure applied. Kelly as well. Geez, they have the same haircut. Nick Cox and Jay Kelly against his former side, Soligo. Great vision out across now to, I think that's Ben Keys. He can get it and go. Wants to cut inside the corridor and now go deep. I've got the numbers here. 3-on-2 and 𝐼𝐴𝐾𝐿 Fogarty marks. Ben Mackay pleading for a free. Would have been a holding behind the ball. Well, there we go. Adelaide able to get it end to end. They've been doing it a little bit quite often tonight. A lot of slow ball movement and just poor turnovers. Yeah, no, Ben Mackay's just run into Rankin there. Well, can Fogarty redeem himself? He missed after the siren to make this all square. Now he has another chance to make it all square. And a good looking kick. All tied up. 6 goals 4 to 5 goals 10. So 5 more scoring shots Essendon have had. And now it's starting to come back to haunt them a wee bit. They have lost their lead for now. What's a 1%er? I forgot. So 1%ers are like things that aren't, that aren't a disposal or a mark or a tackle. So it's smothers, it's shepherds, it's second efforts for the footy, it's spoils, all that, Okay, so Sam Barry subbed out of the game. Just can't get a run at it. Okay, well, no, that's why. His foot's getting iced. Just couldn't run out the full game then. Parrish now. He's dispossessed. That's a good tackle from Laird. Soligo now will get the centre clearance. Out towards half 40. Who can win this one? Good attack there from Rankin. He breaks free of McGrath's tackling pressure. Now McHenry. Oh, Dawson just crushes through and gets the hands out. Back to Lockie Scholl. His first touch to the sub. It's a wobbly one. Could it work? Almost marked from 𝗏𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴. Hand pass out now. Nick Martin. Is he under the pump? Hand pass. Oh, could he be pinned? It's a throw in, yeah. There's a bit of a skill error there. Wasn't trying to find the boundary. Don't argue considered a 1%er. I don't know if broken tackles are considered 1%ers. But yeah, they're basically like little things that aren't counted as stats. But then they are actually counted as stats because the spores are a statistic and all that. Yeah, just those like little things. Because, you know, 1% is, it's in the name. 1% is the little things from little things, big things grow, you know. Oh, look at this pressure. Oh, he's pinned Durham, I think. Yeah, on the ball. He had a few spins there on the spin cycle, as Dwayne Russell would say. And there we go. But hey, I tell you what, he's had a good night, Durham, the first half so far. But yeah, a bit unlucky there. I mean, that's what happens when you take the footy. You know, you feel like you can take on an opponent one too many, and then there you go. You do a bit too much, and now it can result in the Crows hitting the lead for the first time tonight through 𝐼𝐶𝐞. It's a question, though, how much will Adelaide be in front by this kick, unless he kicks out in the full? Well, no, they'll be up by 6. 𝐼𝐶𝐞, promising youngster, puts the Crows up by a goal. Five in a row, though. Yeah, geez, 5 unanswered for Adelaide. Okay, so, yeah, they've turned out the heat a little bit here, Adelaide, getting now a bit more of their territory game going, and, yeah, they're winning the tackles count too. Good ground ball get there from Draper. Again, from that angle, looked like a bit of a throw, but Caldwell now inside 50. Good contest there. Oh, great gather from Hobbs. Snapping ball for Davey Jr. Nah, no good. Intercepted on the line from 𝐼𝐴. Another young defender for the Crows, or inexperienced defender for the Crows. He's a low gamer. Out of the 50 he goes. Oh, Dawson, great contested mark. He's having a great game. And how about that for a kick? Oh, geez, that's really opened things up now for Adelaide. Walker, that's a beautiful kick to 𝐼𝐶𝐞. Right down the pipe. He's fired up. What a team goal from the Crows. All started from that beautiful intercept of 𝐼𝐴. Great contested mark from Dawson into space for Walker. And how, you know, that's what's special about Taylor Walker. Like those just clever kicks on his non-preferred. And I thought it was a terrible kick because I thought he was hitting the player in front of him, but he chipped it over and lovely, and it sat perfectly for 𝐼𝐶𝐞. And he had an opponent over the top. So, geez, good thing he kicked the goal. Otherwise, bloody hell, he would have been absolutely crucified for that.
That's what breaks it all open when you got weapons like Dawson, when you can kick like that, and then when you can kick like that. Tex has always been so good on his left side. Shelley had someone on, he took the responsibility, he kicked it. This is a great comeback by the Adelaide Crows. Dawson's led the way.
11 contest possessions for Dawson too. Back in the middle we go. Now all of a sudden Adelaide is starting to win some centre clearances. Gallant, the chop out ruckman, gets a centre clearance inside 50. Ball hits there, falls for Walker. Just got the kick away. Martin did well to hold him up. Oh, risky hand pass here for Kelly, and that's going to go through for rush behind. Well, all of a sudden now the game's turned around and it's 13 points in favour of the Crows. You know, click of the fingers, as I've been saying with the Bombers, they've looked good, but their accuracy's hurt them. And look at this, now they're down by over 2 kicks. 𝐻𝐴𝐿 now. Cocks a great mark in the air. Redmond now. Down the line. King gets a hand out. Goldstein, can he tap it out to any kind? He can. Does that ball stay in? It does, and now it's gone over. 10:05 to play in this third quarter.
Not just the handball out at uses his legs, uses his speed. He's had 6 clearances tonight. That's exactly why Matthew Nicks put this man into the middle of the ground. I feel like they've got to respond here now. The Bombers with
Dawson now
as much as scoreboard.
tries to measure the kick but can't get it to McHenry. Another boundary throw in here. O'Brien gets front position and falls over the top and makes the tackle. Ball spills out though. And 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼 takes it over. So yeah, Adelaide have been able to change this game now. They've kicked, what, 6 or 7 unanswered? Pressure's really ramping up and they're starting to win a bit more of those stoppages as well. And they've gotten a few of the goals from good ball movement too. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. Oh, great effort. And holding the ball. Advantage now paid for the Bombers inside 50. Can they find someone in the air? Not really getting their much service from their tools as of late. The Bombers outside 50 now. Good mark in the air there from the sub of 𝐵𝐶𝐿. Told to go now. We'll just whack it long down the line. Rankin. I'm going to trust a lot of him, but he's clever at ground level. And that ball goes over. And advantage paid here for Gresham. It was off a high contact free. That's a wobbly ball inside 50. Could cause a bit of chaos. 𝐻𝐻𝐾 fumbles. Oh, could be pinned. Oof, nothing given. Hinge. Jones. Out now to 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. And pass into space for 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. Nice sets of hands here for the Crows. Look at this. They've opened up the corridor now. It's 𝐻𝐻𝐾. Corridor kick. Oh, just can't hit the target. Oh, there's Rob. Look at him go. Oh, Rob at ground level. You're going to love it from your ruckman. Oh, they're out here, though, the Crows. It's Fogarty. He goes deep towards a one-on-one. Can he find Gollant? Drops the mark. Ball hits the deck. Socked from McHenry, the whipping boy. Oh, and he lets Jake Kelly know about it. Oh, he lets him know about it indeed, the former teammate. How about this? Now all of a sudden open up this game, Adelaide, and this is what happens if they can bring the ball movement. Look at the hand passes going in the corridor, switching the play. That was another great goal end to end. It feels like the past few goals have been just like that. And McHenry's on the end of one. Well, now it's over 3 goals. And, you know, Gollant did really well there, though. And a clever soccer finish from McHenry. So, yeah, Gollant was almost marked it, but just brought it to ground at least. And he brought it front and square, too, for McHenry to go and soccer through. In the middle we go again. Rankin. Another centre clearance coming up for the Crows. Comes through 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. Geez, he's getting his hands on it now. Kick's not good, though. McGrath will get this one and go. Loves to run. Over the top, draws the man to Caldwell. And Stringer meeting the sandwich there, but he... Oh, clever hand pass to Davey Jr. Can he hit a target of Langford? He sure can. Needs to go back here. No, he wants to play on and go deep towards a one-on-one. It's 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 and also Gresham. Well done from 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. He did very well there to rush it through for a rush behind. So 41 points the margin is... Oh, no, not 41, sorry. I was looking at Essendon's score. 18 points the margin. Directly a 3-goal game. And there out of the 50. Nice there from Hobbs. Gets the gather from the Crumbs. And Jones did well there. He slapped it forward. Soccer from Langford. Just couldn't find the goals. 17 points. Bombers went to sleep. Yeah, it feels like they've lost a bit of their edge around the contest. They were very good in the first half, and the pressure was great. But Adelaide have been able to break free of the shackles a little bit. But there we go, Ben McKay. They need to get back their forward half game here, the Bombers. Nick Martin now gets the handball receive. Who's he going to find? Always loves to be unorthodox with his deliveries, and he goes deep instead. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 spores. Oh, this could be danger. Goal coming up for the Bombers. It's Harry Jones. He kicks his second. Just the response Essendon needed to stem the flow from, what, 6 or 7 unanswered, it felt like? Well, there we go. Game now back to 11 points. Under 2 goals the margin is now.
There's a strong intercept mark from Mackay. Read him well. Read text. And then they got the ball in quick before Adelaide could get set up. Had the extra there to spoil the ground, and then Jones getting in the right spot at the right time.
It's an art form of spoiling it to the right spot, isn't it, Hodgie? Unfortunately, that possibly one.
Now in the middle, we go again. Laird gets it out. Rankin. Kick's not a great one. Martin will get it back. He'll just dash through the middle of the ground and he gets it back again. Look at him go. Handball. And he'll get it back again. Nick Martin in to goal. Oh, that would have been probably one of the goals of the season. He started half back. Handball. Handball receive. Handball. Handball receive. Fumble. Get it back. Shot at goal. Just missed though. 10 points. 10-point game. Bombers. Last few minutes or so now. I've been able to hit with a bit of scoreboard pressure. Down the line now. Martin couldn't take the mark. Nice hands there from McGrath. Gives it to Durham. He goes towards the pocket. Langford competed well. He brought it down to ground for Davey Jr. But the ball goes over. Boundary throw in here for the Bombers inside their forward 50. Slapped out from Draper. Couldn't get a clean one. Hind now. Finds some space. Dubs one in the direction of Langford. He brings it down the ground for the Crummers. Gresham just can't get the kick. And Langford goals. There we go. Game back under a goal. How about this game? Just back and forth now. Bombers are now starting to hit with a bit of momentum. And there's old mate in the crowd. Oh, good kick. Hits the umpy on the chest. Well, 4-point margin is now 9 goals 5, 7 goals 13. Starting now to hit the majors Essendon. 4 points. So there's Nick Hine there. It's a good kick. Oh, that just favours Langford. That's great from Gresham though. He was able to spin out, not allow old mate to get that hinge to get that, and Langford goals. He's got his first of the game. He's been involved, but just hasn't been accurate tonight. Draper now falls over. Hind, great. Oh, he should be pinned there. Nothing given. Laird, nice give out to Scholl, and a composed kick out to Luke Nankervis on the wing. Lockie Scholl gets it back, and he goes towards half forward. Mackay there to spoil. He did well. Yeah, no, fair enough, AVPS, mate. That's understandable. Hopefully going well, mate. Welcome. They've got a bit of the momentum swing here though. McGrath just doesn't know where to go. Got to gain some metres here, and he does. And across to Caldwell. 5:10 to play till 3/4 time. Goes towards the corridor direction. Nankervis did very well. Gets it out to Laird. And the Crows inside 50 here. Does Ben Mackay get there? He sure does. I thought for a second it was going to be too slow to get there. Mackay. Oh, well done from Keys. That was very well done. And he wants to lift up the crowd. Great closing speed to not allow the mark. 4:44 to play. Forward 50 stoppage here for the Crows. Rankin can be dangerous. Has he done too much? I think he could be pinned here. Umpire's ball. Probably just got tackled right away, to be fair. Caldwell gets it out. Nick Martin whacks one on the shoe. Laird. And Merritt applies the heat. And he strips it out. Umpire's ball it is. (14-8) tackles for the Crows. That's been key for their much better third term on the scoreboard. Well, translates well onto the scoreboard. Dawson now can't pick it up. Well done from Durham. He keeps his feet while Dawson doesn't. Hobbs round the corner. And out in the full it goes. Hamill now on centre wing. Chip a short ball to Brodie Smith. Hinge now. Big long left boot in the direction of Rob. Did well to bring it to ground. Walker dispossessed. Laird taken in a good tackle but offloads it to Chase Jones. Can he measure the kick and find a target? Spall from 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐵 was class. Falls in Keys' lap though. Dispossessed he is again. Parish at ground level. Gets it out nicely to Redmond. Barrels one on the shoe towards a 1-on-1. Langford and Ball Ace go after it. Ball trickling towards the boundary here. And that's where it'll go. Yeah, they've got the last few, Badger. It's it's really now an even game. Under a kick. Got to be holding free there. For the big Rob, gives it to Jordan Dawson like any ruckman should. And the kick's not a good one though. Good intercept there from Redmond. Redmond now, good switch. Yeah, now to Jake Kelly. And he goes down the line towards the next pack of players. Dawson did well. Gets it forward. 1-on-1 here. Important to be won. Jones off hands did well. Caldwell, nice hands here from the Bombers. He gets it back from Kelly. And Caldwell wants to switch it up out across to Nick Hine. And Merritt's over the top here. Doesn't elect to go. Instead he goes to the man of Gresham. Breaks a tackle. No, doesn't break a tackle. Sorry, Laird in front did well. Stringer arrives. Dispossessed. Gresham, great gather. Out to Zach Merritt. Can he find the goals? Misses. Well, that would have been class if the skipper kicked the goal there. Three-point margin. Crows are up by as much as 19 around 5 to 10 minutes ago. Game really now tend to a bit of a stalemate. Oh, that ball's going to stay in with the spin. And then 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐵 brings it over. Under 2 minutes to play. $35 to 29 clearances as well. The Bombers' way. They win another one here. Gresham. Parish just couldn't hit the hand. Saligo did very well. The bodywork and hand pass was good. Goes back to Laird, to Smith, back to Laird. On his right shoe now. Goes down the line towards the next contest. The fly's 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐵, the only one that really went up. They've been able to break the game open with these contested marks, the Crows. But he'll hold it up instead. Not really many options. So we go back and board to Brodie Smith. Would usually say a reliable user, but it feels like he's been far from that. A little bit this year throughout a few of his chances he's had. And 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐵 now. In the long sleeves. Low kicks, not a good one. Zach Merritt intercepts. I don't think he saw Merritt there. Sometimes when you're hitting a target, when you're that fixated on hitting a player in the lead, I remember this back when I played footy, you sometimes treat the opposition players as camouflage and sometimes you don't see there's a play directly in front. Great mark from Durham. Now out across to Darcy Parish. Nowhere to go, so we'll backtrack again to Durham and launch a big one. 45 seconds. Can the Crows get a chance here? Almost back with the flight. Jones. Langford now a snapping chance. And doesn't get there. In fact, no, it's going to be free for Langford. Okay, he's going to get a chance after the siren to put Essendon back in front after the siren. Yeah, well, there you go. You had the shoulder sort of contact there. I mean, it was there. Langford now will get the free.
To give the Bombers back the lead. Been a success story for Essendon since going forward.
Well, to much of Adelaide's improvement in the third quarter, Essendon have a chance to still stay in the lead at three-quarter time. They've come back and kicked a few in the row. Yeah, can Langford convert? He sure can. Bombers back in front. Right over the goal umpire's cap. 3 points it is. It's going to be at three-quarter time in favour of Essendon.
Second in the quarter for Kyle Langford.
8 goals, 14. They have been inaccurate, but they have the lead.
Just got him going, and then the forward handball, which was smart, but Adelaide was well set up behind the ball. Rather make it up as we went. But then Jones' work rate to get back and make another contest, get the ball alive.
What do you love about Harrison Jones? He'll fly from all angles, he'll create contests and bring it to ground, and you really got to love how he's playing at the moment, Harry Jones. So after 7 goals in a row for Adelaide, they now trail by 3 points. 1 second on the clock here.
Well, 1 second on the clock here, so we're just going to get the centre bounce and then siren will sound. Well, great effort though from Essendon. They were able to mount a little comeback there and still stay in the lead at the main breaks. 9 goals 5, 59, 8 goals 14, 62 at three-quarter time. 8 goals 14, 9 goals 5. Yeah, so again, Essendon have been inaccurate, but felt like a bit more of an accurate third term though. What was it in the end? It was 5 goals 4 to... it was 4 goals 1 to 3 goals 4. So yeah, Essendon had missed a few chances there. But yeah, 3 goals in a row for the Crows in the third quarter, and then Essendon kicked 3 in a row to hit the lead at three-quarter time right on the siren pretty much. Soligo's 7 clearances, 25 touches. He's having a great game. He's getting really involved in the coalface. Zach Merritt also has 25 disposals, 6 clearances for him as well. 13 contested possessions also for Merritt, game high. Score involvement 7 for Langford, 7 for Caldwell. Good contributors again for tonight for the Bombers. Laverde with 8 inside 50, 6 for Nick Martin. 7 score involvements for Langford, 7 for Caldwell. As I just said that before. 2 contested marks for Fogarty and Dawson. So I think with the Adelaide have been able to get a lot more of those contested clunks down the line. That's been helping them. Team stats, plus 5 clearances for the Bombers, winning the centre clearances, winning the stoppage clearances. Even though Adelaide were able to get on top of the footy a little bit throughout that patch of the third quarter. Plus 10 contest possessions also Essendon's way. Marks inside 50, 6-3 as well for Essendon. So inaccuracy is hurting them at the moment. They could still be up by more. But no, I mean Adelaide's pressure was much better and the ball movement was good for the most part in the third quarter to keep this game under a kick. So it was 2 points at quarter time, 5 points at half time, and 3 points at three-quarter time. So throughout phase of the game, it feels like, throughout phase of the game, Bombs have been up by much as 15, 16 points. Adelaide have been up by much as 19 points, but still, at the main breaks, has all been under a goal. So really could go either way this final quarter, really. So it should be a good one to watch. Hope our bound kicking doesn't come back to haunt us. I did a little bit in the third quarter, but yeah, need to improve, you'd think, AVP. Alright, well, I'm going to go tackle Wiz. Take a quick whiz at the toilet, everybody, so I'll be back in a sec. But yeah, no, this has been it started off as a bit of a stalemate, but it's really opened up. So back and forth this game. Should be a good final quarter. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back, everybody. Just in time for the final quarter kick-off. So I'll tell you what, though, you know what I've been impressed by? Just a lot of those, again, collaborative efforts from a lot of those individuals for the Bombers. Like Sam Durham, geez, he's looking like a player. Could this be his breakout year? He was great last week. I'm loving his contested game. Like, he's got 12 contested possessions. Merritt followed with 13 in Caldwell. Like, they're getting a lot from their mids. So it's an impressive sight to see. Martin has 19 touches to half back. Stringer with 9. Mitch Hinge with 16. O'Brien has been alright in the ruck throughout stages of the game. Yep, big quarter, big final term coming up. Players getting the positions now. But it still feels like, probably I'd say, you know, the ball movement and the efficiency of the Crows is probably keeping them in this game. So we'll see who wants it more in the final quarter.
Too direct to Langford, so he just finds a way to get himself in a position to bring the ball to ground, and this one here, just giving the handball in front of your eyes in Langford, and he's facing towards goal. He hits that, but this is the last one that Langford got from a free kick.
Okay, well, players in positions now, set for this final quarter. So who gets on top? Essendon have led by under a kick at all main breaks. So here we go. 9 goals, 559, 8 goals, 1462. We're underway for quarter number 4. And it's going to result in a mark here from a centre clearance with 𝐼𝐴. 𝐼𝐴's kick doesn't really work that well for Dawson. He's able to regather. And no, that's a great kick. Martin was left Rochelle alone there on an island. Essendon have been inaccurate. Crows have been able to pressure enough. Yeah, I mean, there's some of the ball movement in the third quarter is really good too. Like those end-to-end goals we saw in the third quarter were class. Well, Rochelle now. Geez, he'd bring the house down here with an early opportunity. Wants to go for goal. Kick's on its way. It's a wobbly kick. Swings back with the ball drop. Oh, stays in. Maybe Keys. Somebody. Ooh. Protests there for a rush behind. Nothing given. It was inside the 9, though, to be fair. Redmond now will kick it in. 2-point game. Redmond now out of the 50. He goes. Good contest there. Nick Cox did well. Boundary throwing. Essendon have been in... Oh, no, sorry. I already read that. Nice hit out from O'Brien. Rankin did well. Rory Laird cuts back in. Doesn't know where to go. Wham passes it back to Dawson. A high ball inside 50. Fogarty in a good spot. Couldn't take it. Nick Martin under this one. Had a good composed kick. He finds Hobbs. Now quickly go the Bombers through Caldwell. The former Giant changes the angles and hits a nice one out to Harry Jones. Parrish on the overlap. He's also got another man over the top. I think that's Nick Cox. Doesn't want to go. No, he does want to go. Sorry. Can't see who it is from that angle. Yeah, it is Cox. Cox goes back. Redmond and now to Hobbs. Some short chipping balls here for the Bombers. Ben Hobbs now having a good night. Goes inside 50. Who are the flies? No one gets up. Did well Langford to bring it to ground. Hinged. Now Michael Annie out of the 50. Dangerous looking kick. Laird did well to protect the ball in his favour. Now 𝐼𝐴 whacks a high one. Macca into this one. Couldn't take it front on though. His ball. Advantage paid now for Redmond. A low kick onto the lead of Langford. Can he find another lead perhaps? Goes inside 50. Merritt maybe. Oh, almost. High centering ball from Jones. Could Hine get on the end of this one? Sport from Chase Jones. And goes through for a point, back to 3 points. 8 goals, 15. 9 goals, 6. Out of the 50 now. That's good blocking there from Draper. Doesn't allow O'Brien to get it. Another forward half turnover for Essendon as Heppel goes inside 50. Could work for Jones. Oh, good crumbing there from Gresham. Can't get the hands out cleanly though. Parrish now, quick kick, a goal. Misses. 4 points now. So Hinge now to kick it back into play. Hinge goes short to Worrell. Worrell now down the line towards the tall timber of Rob. Couldn't take the mark. All off hands. Rankin again. He's been good at that tonight. He's been quiet, but he's been good. Oh no, he's run down. No, hold up. He's still recovered. He's gained some meters. He goes deep. Chance here for Adelaide. Good sprawl there from Redmond. Ball hits the deck. Can Keys get this one? 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 applying his pressure too. Oh, what a tackle. Is that holding the ball? Oh, it felt like that could have been given. Darcy Parish now. Out towards the corridor. Couldn't mark it. Keane. Back to ball ace. And now Smith. On the rebound here, the Crows led. Oh, geez, that's not a great hand pass for Smith. And the kick. Now it went out of bounds. Geez, I thought that could have been holding the ball there. It was a great second effort from 𝐻𝐿𝐴. Rankin now miskicks it. And okay, it's going to be free here. And now Stringer peels off, plays on. He's got the lead of Hind. Doesn't want to go. He goes deep instead. High ball. Who are the flies? Dawson brings the ground. That's a good gather there from Worrell. Oh, geez, he puts 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 on the pump it. How about that for a hand pass? To Dawson and now to Hinge. But that's great composure there. I love that hand pass from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Dawson now. Dawson will chip it out across to Worrell. And back to Dawson. Out of the 50 he goes. Towards the rucks. Ball trickles over. No, Macca keeps it in. And then puts it out in the full. I could have just taken one over. $75% to 65% kicking efficiency in favour of the Crows. Feels like we've been able to see it too. Walker now towards the next contest. O'Brien brought it to ground only as far as Essendon Guernsey is Kelly now. Getting plenty of the footy. Jones couldn't take the mark in the air. Oh, ball could be one here at half forward. Stringer attacks it well. Just couldn't pick up the scraps. Hinge now has got to be quick. Keane back to Smith. Oh, he's under the pump here. Could that be ball? Umpire's ball. Three to 2 tackles in the final corner in favour of the Crows. Hit out from O'Brien again. 𝐻𝐿𝐴 dodges the man and hand pass out into space. McGrath did well. Good attack on the footy. Back now to Mackay. Takes on a tackle. Gets it out to Hind. He breaks free of the Dawson pressure. He can kick a long goal. Nick Hind. Oh, wrong side of the post. Jeez. They just can't put one through the Bombers. Still under a kick. 5 points and Worrell now kicks out. That's a good kick. He'll find Rankin. Kick now towards the wing. Walker does well to protect himself in the drop zone. Good pick up there from 𝐼𝐿𝐴. And now Keys over to Fogarty. Can he find a target? Oh, Dyson Ample. That's a great mark. He had to be careful there. Because had that got through, that would have been a goal to the Crows for sure. Nick Martin now in the back pocket. Measures the kick out in the direction of Draper. He brings it to ground. Oh, well done from 𝐼𝐿𝐴. How's the centering ball? Holding free, coming up for Keys, I think. And it is. Against Kelly there. He looks a bit like Sam Wiedemann, Jake Kelly, with that bloody buzz trim. Geez, 8 goals, 17 for the Bombers. That's just ugly to look at that, even as a neutral. Yeah, when that arm goes around, there we go. It was there, I guess. Ben Keys, though, should convert and put Adelaide back in front. Jeez, just. He needs to fix up his goal kicking, Ben Keys. It's just so wobbly. Oh, dear hell. Now it's a goal, that's what matters. Crows back in front. Oh, well, Elijah Sarnis looks like he's coming on as the sub. We've got a good game, though, for Friday night footy, gents and ladies. 1 point game. There's been a couple of lead changes now after quarter time. Fumble now from 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Does well with his composure. Out to Michaelani. He's had some good moments tonight, and that's a beautiful kick out towards centre wing of 𝐼𝐿𝐴 Gallant. 10 goals, 6 to 8 goals, 17. Oh, geez, that wants to make you puke. Gallant now goes down the line. That's a favourable kick for Walker. Redmond did very well. Back with a flight. Ball stays in. Slap forward. Merritt now to McGrath. Gets a big kick forward of centre. And good crumbing there from Gresham. He can go now. The kick doesn't really favour a player. So it's going to be mopped up here through Worrell. And now to Chase Jones, if I just had a mind blank. And now Hinge. Kick down the spine. Works for Dawson off hands. Who can he find? He goes inside 50. The kick doesn't favour Walker. But the Crows will take at least the forward 50 stoppage. Deep inside their forward pocket. Yeah, Dersmo, I feel like it's been quiet tonight. Let's see his stats sheet. Just the 10 touches for him. And Redmond's hobbling at the moment. That does not look good. Anyway, chance now. Rankin snapping ball. It's home. Jeez, I swear to goodness, from that angle, it was going for a miss. Gee, are you kidding? As if the goal umpire cannot tell if that's hit the goalpost. He's right under it. I think it has, actually. And that angle won't tell us anything. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Those are going to be reviewed again, so it doesn't really need to hold up the play. Oh, it's a goal. Geez, something out of nothing from Isaac Rankin. He's a match winner. Big goal there from the stoppage. Game now extended to a 7-point margin in favour of the Crows, so now they've swung the tables around their way. It's been a bit back and forth now. Well, back in the middle we go. Rankin again. Oh, what a gather and hand pass to Saligo. Send a clearance his way now. High ball. 𝐓𝐴 did well in the air to spoil it to ground. 𝐼𝐴𝐡𝐞 Parish. And now favours in a kick from Caldwell. Bouncing ball off the chest of Michaelani. Slap four from Merritt was clever. Who can win this? Worrell stands up. Very nicely done. Hand pass now out to Ball Ace. Gets on the left shoe. The kick's not a great one. Intercept coming up for 𝐷𝐷𝐻𝐵. And we'll just go short now to Darcy Parish. Sets eye one up. They just haven't gotten anything from their flies, but maybe at the back here for Zach Merritt. A captain's goal coming up for the Bombers. Back to 1 point. There we go. They get a response. And off to the pine he goes. 9 goals, 17, 11 goals, 6-6, 72 to 71. Yeah, great goal there from Merritt. All right, here we go now. Back in the middle. Durham's been great in the coalface tonight. He gives it to Caldwell inside 50 for the Bombers. Spall back out. Oh, Sammy Durham. Loving his game tonight. Great tackle. 10:42 to play. Oof, that's a crunching one on Isaac Rankin. 66 to 54 tackles in favour of Essendon. Durham again gets a little kick forward. Sardis, his first touch. Did well. High ball inside 50. Spall came from Worrell there, and the ball finds the boundary. So 1 point game it is at the moment. And now, hand passed out of there. Keane gets a shoe onto it. 𝐻𝐿𝐴, can he keep this in? Oh, I thought he did. That would have been good. I would have gotten the crowd on its feet. He was gone there. Oh, another boundary throw. Great hands from Gresham now. Hobbs a high ball. Not very effective, but gains some metres at least. Hamill drops the mark. Good attack on the footy there again from Durham. Crashes through. Umpire's ball. Nice hit out there from Goldstein. Oh, but actually, no, never mind. It didn't hit the teammate. I thought it was going to hit old mate there. Drop mark there from 𝐻𝐿𝐴. Now Gresham. Big inside 50 for Draper. What a mark. There we go. They finally get the contested mark inside 50 we've been waiting for. It feels like since the Stone Age. Sammy Draper. Big mark there and off. Well, those are the ones that kill you. Off the dropped marks. We've seen that a couple of times this season. 𝐻𝐿𝐴 really should have been eating that one up for dinner. Drops the mark. Draper in the air takes it, and now the Bombers can be hitting the lead here with this kick. Sammy Draper directly in front. Oh dearie me, he kicks it like a ruckman. Just didn't kick through the football there. 9 goals, 18. Bloody hell. You'd be biting your nails till you have none left if you're an Essendon supporter at the moment. Walker now. Great contested mark, and wow, that's a beautiful kick. Oh, what is 𝐼𝐿𝐴 doing? Did he lose that one on the lights? I don't think he saw it. And now McGrath. And it works for the Bombers here. All square at the moment. Caldwell marks. 8:34 to play. Centre wing, he's got some options on the wing, but wants to go long down the line instead. Rob comes from the side. Can't take the mark. Worrell at ground level. And now Brodie Smith. Box kicks rounds the corner. Ball to be won here. Got a tuck in the footy from 𝐼𝐿. Can't find anybody. He's not attempting to get rid of that. Yeah, it's going to be pinned. Just couldn't hit a teammate. Held it in, holding the ball. And it's a nice short kick there. Goldstein plays on to Nick Martin. He's a big kick. Can he find the goals? Oh, what a goal from Nick Martin. He puts the Bombers back in the lead by a straight kick. I tell you what, he's been loving his new role at halfback this year, finding plenty of the footy. Gets the handball receive off Goldstein and goes bang from 53. How many touches for Martin tonight? He's got 22. A goal to his name. And 5 contested possessions, 5 marks. He's not having the biggest night, but geez, now it feels like he is after a great goal there. Bombers back out by a kick.
Great kick, great lead by Goldie. And that's the guy, the last guy on the ground you wanted to get it if you're a Crows player and fan, because he's pretty lethal in that situation. Great ball user. Can't let him get handball receives there. And number 50 for Nick Martin. Beautiful running goal. This is a good game of football.
Okay, back in the middle we go. Bombers by a kick. Inside 50 from 𝐼𝐿𝐿. Can't take the mark, 𝐬𝐿𝐿. He tunnel balls in his advantage. He gives it to Parrish. Out now to Jake Kelly. Good hands here. Stubbing ball towards the wings. Good enough for 𝐼𝐿. Starting now to enter crunch time. As Davey goes down in towards the corridor direction. It's going to be a free hit for Langford against Mark Keane. He'll hold things up here. Ooh, this game's just been going back and forth since quarter time. Langford now. High ball. Who are the flies? Dawson maybe. Hinge, that's not a great end pass. Turns it over. Durham now. Probably took too long with it, but the kick works for Nick Martin. Not again. Surely not. It's a high ball. Not 15. Ball hits the deck again. Ball ace. 𝐼𝐿𝐿. Back to Brodie Smith. The kick in the direction of McHenry, sorry, will do. McAdam's left the club. Not McHenry. 6:45 to play. McHenry's going to chisel a kick down the line. That will work for the Texan. After that goal in the first term, he's been pretty quiet tonight in terms of hitting the scoreboard. Oh, 𝐼𝐿𝐿. Oh, couldn't take the mark. That would have been special. Slapped out now from Hobbs. Goldstein couldn't pick it up. Oh, O'Brien, he just can't get the ground level ball. Parrish gets it out now. Jones out to 𝐸𝐸𝐻𝐻. And okay, it's going to go all the way back here to 𝐬𝐿𝐿. Corridor options on here, and he goes short to 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿. 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿 goes to Parrish. 6:07 to play. Essendon want to probably start controlling the footy here. They're up by a kick. High ball now down the ex-contestant Dawson. Geez, he's been all over it today. Taking marks left, right and centre. The big Rob. There's a two-handed ball drop. We love the O'Brien two-handed ball drop. There it is again. Oh, could have that been 50 metres? Dawson now gets it back. Working up and down the flanks. Low kick inside. Oh, all alone. Oh, 𝐸𝐿𝐿𝐿. He's lost in the lights again. Oh my goodness. How has he done that? He's done a Gary Rowan from the qualifying final in 2022 when he just dropped the easy one. But no one was out to back him up. But now inside 50 again. Can he repay himself? Spool from Langford. Ball hits the deck. Who can win this one? Martin. Dispossessed. Oh, could he be pinned? Yeah, to be fair, he never really had it. Ooh, 5:09 to play. Oh, let's look at this again. Oh, how do you do that? How do you do that? Did he feel it? Did he hear somebody coming? Walker, a good strong tackle. Another ball up inside 50 for the Crows. Oof. 5:01 to play. Goldstein will get the hit out. Only as far as Fogarty. Oh, misses. He had plenty of time there, but now it's a handy point for the Crows. It's under a kick. 11 goals 7 to 10 goals 18. Nick Martin now. Mark's in the back pocket. Short now to Darcy Parish. Plays on now. We're told to go. As he stepped off his line. Goes down the line. Oh, Rob again. Can't take the mark though. Dawson. Chipping ball. Works for Jones. That's going to be high contact free. Advantage played now for the Crows. Mitch Hinge on his favoured left. Takes a bounce. Watch out. Oh, Owen Davey. Very well done from Owen Davey. You know, again, the 1%ers of the Bombers tonight have been sensational. Forcing errors. He was strolling into goal there, and look at that. Forces a bad kick and out the full. Redmond now. Out he goes. And Cox did well to bring in the ground. Boundary throw in. 4 minutes and 12 seconds remain. It's Essendon by 5 points. They've been leading pretty much all night long. They've led it every main break so far. The game's gone out to a bit of a margin for Adelaide and out to a bit for Essendon. But it's just stayed close for the most part. Chase Jones under this one. Gets it out to 𝐼𝐴 to Dawson now. Has a ball in the string today. He's showing to the comp that I'm still the good player, even though I've had a shite start to the season. Chase Jones now. Marks on the edge of 50. Wants to find a target. Can the Texan fly? Just couldn't hit him. Chance now for McHenry at ground level. Gives it out to Walker. He can do some magic on his non-preferred. High snapping ball. Swings back. High one. They want to find the rush behind, and they do, Essendon. Back to 4 points now. What the margin was at three-quarter time, I think it was. 11 goals 8 to 10 goals 18. 2 in a row of points for the Bombers. Nick Martin will mark it in the back pocket. Long down the line he goes. Sardis can't take the mark. They're locking it in their forward half at the moment. Great tackle from Sardis though. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐻 drags it in. Ball trickles out. And back inside 50 for the Crows. Mackay's all under that one. It was touched, I think. Nick Martin will get another start. A stabbing pass. Can't hit a target. Rankin now. Stiff arms. Needs to get rid of it. Hobbs applies the heat. And he's gone. Great tackle from Hobbs holding the ball. Just couldn't find a teammate, Rankin. And he just wants to hold things up here. Yeah, it's a good game, this one, Cammers. I mean, I think last week we were treated on Saturday to some beauties, but this is very different to, of course, last night's game, of course. So, bloody hell, it was a shocker. Anyway, Adelaide again. Oh, again, the pressure from 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐻. Oh, that's a clever tap from Rankin, is it? Yeah, no, 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐻 can't pick it up. Oh, could he be pinned here? Oh. I tell you what, I think he's packed a 4-leaf or 5-leaf clover in his footy shorts tonight, Mason Redmond. The boundary's friend there. Head out from Rob. Can't find a teammate. Parish onto this one. Gets it out to Hobbs. Oh, could that be a leg free? Nothing given. Stringer now. And there's some important territory here for the Bombers. They just need to lock it in. Or could it be a foot race here? Keenan Jones. Massive moment here. Keane did well. The Irishman, how about that? Smooth as you like, but he goes down the corridor. Works for Mitch Hinge. Dangerous kick pays off. Corridor option again on for the Crows. Laird now marks. Gains some space. A low flat kick works for Isaac Rankin or Rochelle, whoever it is. I can't tell from that bloody camera angle. Kick's no good. Redmond gets it back on the shoe. Only as far as Walker. Breaks a tackle. Who was that to? Gallant. Can he get the offloading kick? He can't really. Slapped back out. Works for Nick Martin. Oh, geez. Is he trying to find a teammate? Oh, look at this bounce. Yep. Okay, we're deliberate. Oh, jeez, this game has gone to another gear as now Hinge goes inside 50 minute, 40 to play. Can there be a fly? Maybe Draper from the side. Tries and finds the boundary. And the ball go over. Oof, okay. 94 seconds remain. The last 3 or 4 minutes, the ball's been pretty much camped in Adelaide's forward half, but they just can't buy a ticket at the moment. Essendon's defence holding up. 10 goals, 18. Remember, they have kicked. Oh, geez, that just... It's not very satisfying to look at. Boundary throw in now. Walker and Draper. Big win for Draper. Grabs out of the ruck and boots it forward. O'Brien back there. That will do for the Bombers. Some important territory gained. Ooh. 11 goals 8, 10 goals 18. %77% Tom and forward half for the Crows. It's now or never for Adelaide. Or can the Bombers hold on? Oh, Brian could have grabbed it out of the ruck there, but it works for 𝐼𝐿𝐴. That's a neat kick on the lead. Oh, strong mark overhead from 𝐼𝐿𝐴 against Nick Martin. He's got a lead on 𝐼𝐿𝐴, but doesn't really lead towards a good area because I think Parrish is in the hole there. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 now, a high ball. Can they find a target? Ball hits the deck. Keane's thrown forward. Is that a high there for Chase Jones, maybe? Oof, nothing given. Oh, looked like there could have been something there, but you know, you never want to blow the whistle on these stages of the game. Walker hit out. Sardis gets it out. Oh, that was a dangerous kick. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 taken in a strong Nick Martin tackle. 48 seconds. Another forward 50 stoppage here for the Crows. It's been a great game all night. Essendon have led for pretty much the whole of it. Can the Crows steal it? Oh, no high given. Oh, the Crows fans are spitting chips. Rowie on 5AA would absolutely be fuming at the moment. Ball fumbling and spinning around. Who can win it? 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Snap. Something. Out of nothing. Misses. Oh, he had to kick that. Could that be the game? 29 seconds. They just need to win a contest down the line, Essendon, and it could be all over. 30 seconds remain. You're just going to chip a high one, Mason Redman. Who's up? Out the back is Hinge. Another inside 50 for the Crows. Harry Jones can't take it. Oh, good strong tackle there, Mark Keane. 11 seconds. They just need a snap out of here. Or can the Bombers hold on? 3-point game, 10 seconds. Pretty much the last stoppage of the game. O'Brien. Maybe a chance here. Walker taking in another strong tackle. Needs to get it out. Look at this. Nobody can get it out. Holding the ball. Oh, that would have been it. And the siren sounds. Essendon win a thriller by 3. Oh, I tell you what. Adelaide Oval, what is going on with some of these controversial calls? But you know what? Essendon, I tell you what, if you're an Essendon supporter, you'd feel like you really should have won that game by more. Let's be honest. 10 goals, 18. But what a game of footy for Friday night. The Bombers' resilience. And this is why I actually, tipped them high a little bit this year, because I feel like they'd really get the ball rolling. Massive, massive win for the Bombers. Moved to 4-2. 10 goals, 18 didn't help them, but defensively they repelled a lot of inside 50s tonight. Let's see this again. That's oof. I wonder what the media attention's going to be like on that one. Jeez, we won't be hearing the end of that. You know what that reminds me of? It was the 2021, I think. Geelong versus the Swans. Rowbottom holds it in, but the siren saves him. That would have been holding the ball and a kick after the siren for Geelong. So that was a bit of a similar tale there, but what a game. And yeah, what a win for Essendon. I mean, just so resilient tonight. The game was going back and forth. They just found ways to get scores. The pressure was great. The territory battle, they won for pretty much majority of the night. I mean, I still think they won the inside 50s, even though that last quarter dominance for Essendon was quite a big thing. Bloody hell, crazy finish, eh? I did say at the start of the stream, surely this game will be better than last night's, because I was about to fall asleep with that game last night. Oh, dearie me. Let's have a look. So, yeah, 62-43 inside 50s. I mean, you would have been fuming if you dropped that as an Essendon supporter. So, yeah, they really should have probably won by more, or at least put on more scoring than 78 points. They won the contest. They won the clearances, Essendon. So they've ticked all the boxes again in the defensing contest, I think. Yeah, crazy night of footy. It felt like, could have Adelaide gotten one more? The snap from 𝐼𝐿𝐴 was no good. Missed, minor side. But there we go. What a win. Great close game. But yeah, what I really like for Essendon is Caldwell and Ben Hobbs and Durham. So many contributors tonight for for the Bombers. It feels like it's always just merit and that's it. But geez, these young midfielders are starting now to take the onus a bit. 11 contested possessions for Caldwell. Hobbs was a little bit playing a bit of an outside game on the wing. He had 8. Durham with 14. Like, they're beating Parish at the moment in terms of impact. They were fantastic tonight. Merritt was great as the skipper kept that much needed goal. Nick Martin got plenty out of it late with the goal to his name. As for the Crows, Dawson, what a captain's effort. He had 31 disposals, 9 tackles, 2 goals for him. He was brilliant with 15 contested possessions as well. Saligo, really liked his game. Got to throw this guy more in the midfield now. Has great tenacity at the footy. 31 touches for him. Led a little bit in and under tonight. Just the 15 hand passes and 8 tackles. Mitch Hinge was big in the final term. Got plenty of it. He got 25. Walker, just the 1 goal. Rochelle, the 1 goal. So they're not getting as much from the Texans. So that's probably hurting their scoring this year, the Crows. But yeah, it's. I think when you look at it both ways, Adelaide really should have won that game by more. No, sorry. Essendon should have really won that game by more, but geez, with those circumstances, that Crows, they could have run over the top. So there's going to be plenty of noise about that no call. I think that could have been holding the ball, to be honest. If you're not getting it out and you're sitting on it, it could be holding the ball. Or it should really be holding the ball. I mean, that's how I look at it from a neutral. But no, Essendon deserve the win still. They still deserve the win. They were leading for the majority of the game. The contest game from minute 1 was brilliant. They outworked Adelaide for the most part. And yeah, throughout phases of the second half, Adelaide good game control. But yeah, Essendon defensively, I think, is starting to tighten up a little bit more. Like, as we can see here, Jaden 𝐼𝐻𝐪. Ben Mackay eventually had game high intercept possessions with 9. 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐼𝐻 with 8. Worrell with 8. So yeah, no, great win for Essendon. Crazy finish. 0-2 in the tips, so not the greatest start to tipping. Hopefully it could bounce back. But hey, most important thing is tips, schmips. As long as it's a close and good game of footy, I'm happy. Yeah, I was really feeling this one could go either way. So Bombers, great win on the road. So they move to 4-2 now. Let's have a look at the live ladder before we end things up. Live ladders. Essendon stay in, or move up to 7th. Sorry, 92.7%. And they've got the big Anzac Day game next week. That's going to be a great hitter. That's going to be hard to tip because if Collingwood, like, let's say, win well tomorrow, who to tip? Bloody hell. I'm not doing well. These 50-50s at the moment. Currently 0-2. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Crazy finish. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Next stream up, Suns versus the Swans. Bloody hell. It's going to be an absolute stinker, I'm expecting, off the bye. Yeah. But hopefully we get up. If you want to come say hi for the death ride, like there'll be probably a lot of people doing that on Sunday, feel free to come by and say hi. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Crazy finish. Bit of controversy at the end, though. I still think Bombers deserve the win, but from those circumstances, Adelaide could have stole it from them. They could have stole it from them. But yeah, no, fair enough, Dale, mate. I mean, you'd be filthy as an Adelaide supporter for sure. I don't know what's been going on in the Adelaide Oval. Fremantle. A bit of controversy with that game not so long ago. Last year with the Ben Keys no goal. Banter. Yeah, geez, you've got a feel for them. Yeah, crazy finish though. Bombers, great win of footy. Great win for them. Moved to 4-2. So yeah, they're starting now to cook with gas a little bit. All right, well that's it from me, everybody. I'm just rambling on for too much. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night, and yeah, catch you later, and have a good weekend. See you later.